Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons Divided, Vol'Antia Reborn.
Ooh, back again.
Back again. A nice long break. I got to stretch and then hurt my neck right the day before, so now I'm all stiff. That's okay. My name is Spencer Silver. I'm going to be your dungeon master this evening. Going around the table, I'm going to go ahead and let everyone introduce themselves while I kind of fix my camera a little bit here. I think I'm a little short looking.
Do we have to do short intros, long intros? Is it just like
whatever you feel like.
this AA meeting intros?
Like whatever you feel like,
Yeah.
man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Spencer Green, and I am playing 𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐬𝐬 Stormwind, which is the half-orc Drake Warden Ranger.
And what do you do?
What do I do? Nothing illegal. No. I'm an actor, stunt performer, and motion capture performer in Los Angeles.
Nice. Hey guys, I'm Joshua Story. I play Neelius Undrith, the half-elf sorcerer. I am a voice actor, the executive producer of this show, and audiobook narrator as well. Pass it along.
My name is Vondio Forbes. I play Telka Doraf, a half drow on the campaign, and I'm a actor, stunt performer, and multimedia content creator.
Yeah.
Sweet. My name is Roy Halo. I play Heiko, the monk. I am a voice actor. I run Float Studios, as you see here before you. I'm a producer, director, all those lovely things. So, thank you and welcome.
All right, so let's go over what happened last time then, to give everyone all caught up, including the players, since it's been a little while. So last time the party was traveling through Mornheim, the major city on the continent, and you have met with the Order. You were all tested through the Order, and they found you worthy enough to be assigned with a task. They said that they believe Thomason to have mostly fulfilled his part, and they don't really see him as like that important anymore, but they still want to protect him because they want to keep face with the public. So they kind of assigned you with protecting Thomason and taking him to a safe house because they had heard that an assassin was on the lookout for Thomason. The assassin, of course, being Reilin, your buddy old pal from the ship. As the archivist and all your party went back in time to sort of save the world, Reilin was sent back to you to make sure the task was completed. And he feels that you are not owning up to your side of the bargain, so he's taking things into his own hands. You are trying to keep Thomason alive because he has information as far as how to get into the silver mines, his own silver mines. We don't even know the location or how to get into them. And apparently there are ciphers down there of Vol'Antian, or one or more, who knows. And that is what Ashlethan needs to repair the portal, so basically everyone can get back home in the end, sort of your escape out of Vol'Antia. So that's kind of where everyone was at. Any questions before we get started?
I don't think so.
I think that pretty much explains most of the gist of it. All right, Reilin came in the room very angry. Darkness sort of spread throughout the whole corner that he came through. And he sort of just looked at all of you like you were just incompetent, like you were just completely the worst people he could ever get paired up with, and he just needs to take this into his own hands because you're all just children in his eyes, basically. Yeah. You were trying to, have words with him and calm him down a little bit, but it seemed like it was going nowhere. Mm-hmm. And I think you said you wanted to do something before it started, but what did you want to do? We'll see if we roll for initiative first or after.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I think
he was getting heated, and you didn't trust him, so you said you wanted to try something. But
at the time, God, that was like weeks ago. I think it was Phantasmal Force that I was going to try to apply to
just
him.
Cast on him. I'm going to go ahead and say that since you're all ready to fight, and he is expecting the fight to happen, I'm just going to go ahead and say roll for initiative then instead.
Okay, all right.
Just because that is something that would affect it.
Yeah, I guess
so roll for initiative.
Right.
And I'll take that back. Let's place it. You can start music. Unless it is on there, you can change it.
Just random bad cam just taking in. I love how like it's like so handheld view. All right.
A shaky cam.
Oh boy.
A shaky cam effect.
It's gonna be
That's
great.
rubbish.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, mine
I
was
think that's
rubbish
I think
too.
that's good enough.
Oh, we're about to be the same.
Oh no, really?
Oh no.
There we go. Got him.
All right, so we see. Hopefully the viewers can see it well enough here. We have in the corner there. You can point if it's necessary, but very far corner, the gray figurine, that is going to be Thomason.
Okay,
The white figurine is going to be Reilin, and the rest of the party is sort of a nice divider in the middle of all of them.
Hey, he said it.
Divided.
Divided.
There we go.
The title. He said it.
Divided.
He said it.
Catchphrase. Okay. All right. What is everyone's initiative here? Let me go ahead and write them down.
No matter what anybody get, I
That's-
have the worst roll.
Wait, let me roll Raylan's first before I ask.
Oh yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah,
That's
maybe,
important.
Maybe that.
Okay.
Whatever he rolls, add 10.
Like you would.
Let me get up his character sheet as well, because I have a specific one made directly for him. Oh, he's got a big old character sheet. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I don't even know what he does.
No.
I'm already worried about
Nobody
that.
knows what he does. Okay, 20 and above. No one.
Oh yeah, no.
Raylan goes first.
Of course he does.
Oh,
All right, 15 to 20.
No.
No,
No.
one. 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say. All right, go ahead.
11?
11,
10.
10,
12.
12. Okay, so go in reverse
Oh
order. You'll be
wow!
going
What?
first.
What are the odds of that?
Wow.
What? Oh, that's luck
Alright.
right there.
Oh, no.
And then
Bro.
10, 11, 12.
Bro.
and the rogue, the Dex rogue goes last.
One? What? No.
Well, what was it? I need to know what was it.
That's
What was
not
it?
bad.
One.
It was a one.
It was a one.
Oh god. How is a one not bad? That's as bad as you can
Yes,
get.
that's what I say. No matter what anyone rolls, I have the worst one.
negative.
Well, if you tied for ones, you could maybe win because of the dex rolls or the dex off. All right. So, the first thing that's going to happen, Reilin is going to lock eyes with 𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐲 as he approaches the group. He's going to be walking, very stern look on his face, the shadow behind him sort of almost warping his figure. You see the outline of his body almost start to shift as if he is a shade himself. He looks at you and he says, "It seems like this is coming all through your head, and the whole conversation can almost be had in like a split second. It's almost like time is frozen. He's just speaking directly to you. And you hear in your mind, 𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐲, a monk with no balance, guided only by what he sees in front of him. What will you do when your eyes fail you?" Darkness surrounds you and starts emanating directly from you, a magical darkness. Everyone within 30 feet of 𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐲 is now surrounded in magical darkness as he approaches. The only thing you see is a glint of energy as Reilin charges you and makes an attack. Can you place Reilin in front of 𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐲?
I'm just gonna ask a dumb question here. Did you do something in D&D Beyond just now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right now?
I
Why?
just like my numbers just like shined in D&D Beyond. For
Oh,
some
that's like a
reason.
new thing they added. It's like all
Oh,
sparkly and
okay, 'cause
shiny.
right
and
when you
stuff.
said that, they shine, and I had a little freak out. I was like, is he doing something?
All right. Way to start the battle. You take 18 points of lightning damage as you see this blade in the darkness sort of just like slice straight through, and you feel like a pure energy is just just sort of rip straight through your body.
Oh, question. We're not doing player faces combat?
No, I'm changing that because the way it works for this battle, I don't think player facing combat is appropriate for the
Understood.
suspense of the battle, I would say.
I understood. Understood. Okay.
Yes, I did change that. Sorry.
Understood.
All right. That is his turn. He's only making one strike for now. The whole area there now would be darkness. I'll go ahead and put that on the map as well. Next up is going to be 𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐲's turn.
Okay. I can do my bonus before I do my attack, right?
You can do your bonus action before your attack, yes.
Okay.
It's about a 30-foot
So-
radius right there.
If I want to use, because I want to use an item, but I still want to be able to
Sure.
turn key.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay. So I am going to take out my my drift globe
Mhm.
and turn it on.
Okay, you turn on the drift globe and you see a light start to emanate from the drift globe, and as it spreads, you see the darkness sort of seep into almost like cracks in the drift globe, and it seems like it's overpowering the light that's emanating from it. It's like the darkness is just too strong to light, and you see the drift globe spark and flutter, and then darkness once again.
Okay. I had a feeling you were going to take that away from me, but you knew I had it.
Well, Reilin is. I like
Wow.
to say Raylin's kind of like Batman. Like, you know, he knows everyone's weaknesses because he kind of knows you guys and have studied you, so he knows what items you have as well.
I see.
Unless you've kept him secret from him, maybe he doesn't know everything.
Yes. Yes. For everyone above table, everyone who's watching, the drift globe does actually affect magical darkness unless someone's powerful enough to stop magical darkness.
Yes,
Yeah.
the drift globe affects level 2 darkness.
luck with
I
that.
specifically casted it at level 3. So, yes. Good use of it, though. That is how you should use the item.
Thank you, sir. All right. I will close my eyes.
He hasn't moved since he struck you. You can kind of sense that. So you can make a strike back if you think you know where he's at, but it would be at disadvantage.
Yes. And I will take a strike.
Okay, roll with disadvantage for me. What is his AC? Okay.
Okay. That will be for that. So that's the disadvantage. So that's fine. Sorry, this sheet.
You're good. Yeah, just add your plus to hit on that,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So that will be a 14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh.
So
You did land a blow on something. You kind of felt, but it felt like it was blocked. So you do know that you're striking the correct direction.
okay. All right. So then I will go ahead and may I use my flurry of blows?
You already used your bonus action
Okay.
for the item,
Okay.
but you could use your extra attack if you wanted to follow up
Yes,
with a
that's-
second attack.
that's- Okay. So I can follow
Yeah.
up with a second attack.
Yes, yeah, you can do a second attack. The flurry of blows would be a bonus action, so it would
Yes,
not be
I-
allowed to be
okay,
used if the
yes,
item
that's
is
right.
used. Yeah.
So that I will go ahead and follow up with my second
Sure.
attack.
Same thing, just with the disadvantages again. So,
Doesn't matter because that was a nat 1.
okay, that is going to be a miss.
Yeah.
So anything else you want to do? Do you want to try running or moving around or doing anything else at all? Or
I know where I'm standing. We're in the magical darkness, right?
Yeah, we're in the
So-
magic darkness.
I am going to back up.
okay, he's going to make a strike at you as you run away with his reaction.
I do have
Mobile.
Mobile.
Yes, that's right. No, that would be fine then. You are good. He doesn't have anything to stop mobile.
So I'm outside of the magical darkness at this point, right?
You as you run through the room, you notice that the magical darkness seems to be following you.
It's following
It seems to
me.
be infinite.
Oh.
You don't necessarily know that it's following because you can't see anything. The rest of the party, if you're 30 feet away, you notice the darkness clears from you. You can go ahead and count those squares. I think it's at the edge there now. So you're at the very edge there. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 35 would be like right around there. Or 30, sorry. So anyone, so basically Telka, I would go and say Digo, you're fine probably. Digo and Telka are probably out of the darkness.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
But everyone
That's
else in the
good.
back of the room, including Thomason, are all in darkness. And you hear Thomason be like, oh, where'd the lights go? What happened to the lights? Help me.
Shut up, Thomason.
He's being very useful as always.
Stop
course.
being a pansy.
I am one step behind him, so I put a hand back
Mm-hmm.
behind him as I hear him,
Sure.
and I just tell him, "Keep quiet."
You feel his
Get
hands
down.
try to like almost like swat you away because he doesn't know what's happening and he doesn't know what he's doing. He's frailing around. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, then it is going to be Digo. You see the darkness. You saw all this happen, and then
he
the
had 10,
darkness
didn't he?
fled from you.
So it's my turn.
Oh wait, Reilin,
I had 11.
Heiko, Digo. Oh, you had 11. I thought for some reason it was the other way around. Let me switch that real quick here. So my bad. It would be Nelius then. Sorry, I heard that the wrong way.
That's all good. It's all good. So, I'm going to run off to the side. So, it's probably not going to make much of a difference, I guess. Well, it might. 5, 10, and I guess I hit the wall.
Probably hit the wall at that point.
And
Are you
I stumble along, so it's 5,
walking
10,
towards the sounds you're hearing and stuff?
15, 20.
You're out of the darkness now.
Oh, I can see.
You can see now.
And he appears right in front of me. Oh! All right.
You see him as you look at him. He seems like it's almost like his shape is like shifting, like you can't quite see his figure, and you see his eyes are just lit with like a pure white energy.
He looks like he's concentrating.
It looks like he's concentrating on something, probably, yeah.
Could be wanting to go to the bathroom.
Also, the relic in his hand, the sigils on the relic, they seem to be in a language you don't understand. They kind of dance and they shimmer on the relic as if they are they are emitting some sort of magic. He has 2 relics in each hand. Those are his weapons. They kind of emit like an energy from them.
But he's concentrating, right?
You could assume that.
I-
Since
I
you're a
would know
magic
the
caster.
spell, yes.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. You could assume that he's definitely concentrating
I,
on what he's doing.
Why not? I cast Mage Hand.
Mage hand. Okay.
Yeah, and I have the hand go, and I tickle his ribs.
Okay. How do I want to?
Gonna continue to concentrate on
You're just
that?
trying to stop the concentration. Oh shoot! I guess just make it. Would you just make an attack roll, or would you make a sleight of hand check for that? I don't even know how to do that
That's
one.
a sleight of hand check.
Is
Is it sleight of hand?
I don't know. I think it's reach out and touch. Maybe
Wait,
touch
does
attack.
he see it? But does he see it coming?
I'll let you either roll a spell attack or a sleight of hand, whatever you
I like
feel
spell
is
attack.
best for you.
Yeah, because
spell attack is fine. We'll do
Technically,
spell
he
attack.
would see it coming, and then.
Yeah, technically,
Right.
I think it'd be versus AC because he can see it coming. Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
he's not stealing things
Yeah,
or whatever.
right,
So
so
yeah,
maybe-
let's
if he
do
was
let's
going
do a straight up
behind
attack
him-
and add your spell modifier to that. Might as well, sure.
Exactly.
I'll be nice. Spell modifier addition.
Yeah, all right.
With normally too, not with
Switch,
disadvantage.
switch
That's
dice. Hang
fine.
on. Oh yeah.
Oh,
so that would
my
be a
God.
25.
A 25, that definitely works. So that would be your bonus action and your action though, if that's okay. Because bonus action to cast it and then to attack
cast
or
it
whatever.
and then bonus action to control it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That works. You see as
I gotta mark that off too.
as you do the tickle tickle to him, he doesn't laugh because he's not that kind of person, but he does definitely like sort of flinch and go towards whatever he's doing, and the light sort of diminishes from his eyes, and the darkness is gone. He looks at you, and you know he's.
I just kind
you're
of
next.
give one of those. Hey.
You know that you're next. Anything else on your turn?
I think that does it. Actually, I'm out of moves.
So Reilin is going to take a legendary action. He is going to look at you now because you have now agitated him. And he looks at you and he says, "Cornelius." Same way, through your mind. All happens nearly instantly. "You saw it too, didn't you? Off the boat. Your mother holding a child. I know you hoped it was you, but we both know it wasn't. You live your whole life yearning for love. You even sold your soul for it."
Lies. All lies.
You notice you start to move. You feel like you're starting to move at least. Go ahead and make an intellect saving throw for me.
Okay.
You feel like you're being pulled.
What was that dump stat?
Good thing everyone dumped int.
Oh, so close.
What was it?
8.
No.
I almost had a 20. It was
So,
close.
you feel like you're being pulled. You go to him, but past him, and your body moves. And as it moves, you feel yourself being pulled uncontrollably, and your body swivels around, and you see yourself looking back at all of this, and you notice that your body is actually standing off in the corner. And it seems that you are just in like a sort of projection of yourself. And you are now currently, if you want to put down
Out of body.
you can put down a dice or a marker, exactly. If you have an extra dice, go ahead, or if you have a marker.
Let's see what we've got in the coffin.
There we go. Go ahead and place a marker for me for your soul that's been ripped from your body, technically.
Okay.
And place it 20 feet away from me in a sort of diagonal from you.
We got something interesting here. I want to save that for later. That's a good one. All right.
That is his, by the way, that is his legendary action, so that is his whole turn.
So
Go ahead and
where-
place it
like, where-
diagonally from you towards me, and then
Toward you.
towards me.
So like here.
A little bit more, keep going.
This
Like-
way.
Oh, actually, I think I have the mouse here. I can probably point, probably like right around here, 20 feet or so away. Exactly, that's perfect.
Facing them.
Yep, you're looking back at everything, and that is your soul.
Oh God.
And you see your body almost like a lifeless drone, life sucked from it, just standing there looking directly towards Reilin, just in a stupor. Now,
great.
it is Digo's turn.
Great. Raylan's right there. I'm gonna make a move to right here, and I cast Hunter's Mark on Rayland.
Perfect, okay.
And then, let's see. So casting Hunter's Mark, totally had a blank mind. I don't have to roll for it, right?
No, it
It's
just
instant
works.
cast.
It
My
just
bad. I'm
happens.
sorry. I was like, wait
Takes a bonus
second.
action, and then you just deal extra damage,
Great.
basically, with it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot my longbow at Raylan.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Going
Yeah,
for
just be with,
longbow. Actually,
Yeah, just normally.
wait, hold on a sec. Let's see here. Let me actually figure this out. You're lifeless, right? You said like you're just kind of like a cast right now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Out of body experience.
you wouldn't know that unless you wanted to roll for an active perception check. You
Can
can
I
see.
roll for a perception check?
Yeah, perception or arcana.
Nope, that's not gonna work. 8.
No, you don't notice in the heat of action. If you looked at him, yes, but you're too concentrated on Reilin.
Cool.
Currently.
Oh, I don't like where you're at, Josh. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna.
You also see once again the white of his eyes glow, and it becomes even more intense as his whole body almost starts to be inflamed in this sort of white energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I go to shoot at Reilin.
Okay.
Shoot my longbow at Reilin.
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go.
Nice.
It's a plus that's 19. Oh no, sorry. 20.
That's a hit. Dirty 20. Yep.
Yay. Okay.
Go and roll for damage, and I will roll for Constitution saving throw to make sure I can remain concentrated on it, which
That is
works. Okay. You should,
6.
unless you do a super amount of damage.
Okay. That's a 6, 9, and then 15 total.
15 total damage.
Yeah,
Wow.
including the hunter's mark strike.
Gotcha. Then that should be. I barely passed my concentration check. He is still concentrating on the spell, but he takes 15 points of damage.
Great. On my action 2, I summon. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm not going to summon yet. I go in for another strike to strike at Reilin.
Let me bring up my calculator real quick because I don't want to keep track of all these numbers. I am not a math wizard.
You need to do math to play D&D? What?
What is that? What?
This was
Yes,
a fun game.
math rocks.
We're using math.
They're
to
math
play
rocks.
D&D?
So I was looking through. I spent that entire time looking through my character sheet.
Nice, good. As a good player should. I like that.
And I actually get a +4 modifier to all my initiative rolls. But
But still wouldn't have
But I
put you
still
above
wouldn't
anyone.
have, yeah,
But
so,
yes,
yeah.
then you would have. Yes, there you go. Okay, sorry.
You're good.
So he's 15 points of damage. He's striking a second time. Is that what
I'm
you're doing?
striking a second time.
Gotcha.
I'm
You
gonna use
you rolled Hunter's Mark damage too, right?
I did.
Okay, good, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah, that
what-
was the
roll,
15 included.
roll
with
the second
Hunter's Mark.
attack there.
Cool. 15. 5. 19.
That hits. Yeah,
Okay.
good
cool.
rolls.
Let's
Nice.
see. So
Nice.
going in, that's 5. 8. Rolling my Hunter's Mark damage. So it's 11.
Avenge
Nice.
me.
Ooh, 11. 11
Yeah.
more points of damage.
Yeah. So 15 and 11. Yeah.
Okay. That is.
Die.
Let me
So
see.
I shoot. I do like this kind of like I run from the side. I lock one arrow on him and I kind of hit him like right in the chest, and then the other one I'm hitting like right at his knee, and it's just like kind of like mainly just orc grunts really that I'm doing. I'm just like like that, and then like trying to get him, and I'm
The arrows they rip and they whistle through the air, and his shifting body. It seems
Yeah.
like you nailed him straight in the chest, but then you see like it winged him. And the second shot, you're going straight to wing him on the knee, and it kind of just scrapes,
going to,
scrapes
like-
his thigh.
Okay.
And they do damage. They draw blood, and you feel like they connected well, but through the shifting form that he has, it's not quite hitting where you would think it would hit.
as that's happening, I see Nelius. Like as I'm hitting him, like as he takes that knee down, I see Nelius just like kind of standing there dead, and I'm just like, "What are you doing? Get in the fight!"
As you say that, Raylan's eyes, the crackling as a second arrow hits, you see him flinch, and the crackling sort of subsides, and your soul gets ripped back into your body.
Nice. That'll work.
You're back.
I was hoping I could get one turn of that, but that's okay. We'll just ruin all the concentration spells all at once. No, I'm kidding. I planned it this way.
Took my, you
anything
took,
else
you
on
took
your
away
turn?
my legendary action.
Anything else on your turn?
Oh, sorry. I totally checked out. My bad. I thought
did
there
my
was another
job.
turn. My bad. No, because that's it for me.
You were mentally patting yourself on the back during
no,
that
I'm
moment.
thinking of everything else with this, and I'm like, ooh, no, that's not going to be good. No, I'm done. That's
Okay.
it.
He is going to use his last legendary action of the round on Digo as
What?
the arrow hits him. He is going to the eyes once again narrowed towards Digo, and you feel them burn up like bore holes into the back of your skull, and you hear him say to you the same exact way, "You aren't even chosen. The mere fact that you are here is a metaphor for how much of a mistake you all are. You aren't even the real Digo. You're just a primitive, honorless soldier." I need you to make an intellect saving throw for me.
That's fun.
Oh!
16.
Nope.
Intellect. That's a 16.
No, I know. What, I meant your bonus too. I thought you were going to.
Bonus is.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm being. For what? What is that for?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
My intelligence, yeah, that's 15.
A 15.
Yeah.
That does not save.
Yeah.
Everyone
I'm
can
not you.
see. Everyone can see if anyone who notices Digo and they can see anything. You see Digo, and as he concentrates on Reilin, his eyes start to wander across the room as he looks around. And Digo, you start to see every single thing around you as a threat. And anyone that actually notices can almost see like a crown of like darkness just on Digo's head at this moment. Digo, you now see everyone in the room as your enemy.
I'm evil now.
So you basically have to make an attack against whatever's closest to you in the beginning of your turn.
I'm sorry. You're right there. You're right there.
On his
Telka.
turn?
Telka, your turn.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you wouldn't know that until, unless you rolled an Arcana check or whatever. No metagaming. I shouldn't have told you all that.
Uh-oh.
That was for the audience.
Wait, my attack
Telka's-
first, or
no,
is
Telka's
Telka
turn.
going 1st? Okay, good.
All right.
You don't get to attack until it's your turn, though.
So how far is the homeboy a baddie away from me?
He's
Looks
about
about 15
10 feet, 15 feet. I can't quite see, but yeah, 1 or 2 spaces. You can see each square is 5 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So
Can you see the squares on the screen? Okay.
Yeah.
I can turn them
Yeah.
up if not. Okay. Okay.
yeah, I can see him. Okay.
Good.
He's 2 squares away.
Yeah, 2 squares. That'd be 10 feet of movement for you.
All right. Let me see. What do I notice? Like, can I roll to see like if I notice anything particular on him that
What are you looking
I
for?
can I can probably use as a weakness?
No, he's a person. I mean, you go for the head, I guess, but for the most part, no. I mean, he has his
Kinda
relics,
did
which
that.
seem to be a source of power for him, maybe, which are glowing, and they are his weapons, but that's just like any other weapon,
Yeah.
So, no, not necessarily.
All right. I would want to steal one of his relics if I could.
You could try to slide a hand, take it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead if you want to, yeah. It would be against his, basically he would do it'd be almost like a grappling check.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just look at my sleight of hand stuff so I can make sure I have everything prepared.
This is not going to go well.
It's not gonna go well. I know.
You should have sleight of hand.
Why?
not
Why
gonna
would you
end
say
well.
that? It's
Hey
not
man,
a
I'm the
bad
rogue of the
idea.
party.
You
I
guys
never
got
try to
3
steal
people now.
anything. Like,
I'm
I never
evil.
steal anything.
What is your subclass, by the way?
evil.
You are
Swashbuckler.
swashbuckler. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you
I
wouldn't use,
haven't.
that would be your action to steal.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's have some fun. Let me just.
That's why I was
let me
like,
figure
hey,
out a
let
battle
me
plan
try-
here. I'm gonna make it fun. I'm not gonna go. I'm not
Figure
gonna
out a
go
battle plan?
simple. Let's make it fun.
Well, technically, you're mad with
19 just base.
Oh,
19
Whoa.
base plus your sleight of hand modifier. Go ahead and give me that. It might be
One
down to.
second.
It might be
One
getting
second.
close actually here.
Yeah. I was like, hey man, I was hoping for that one. Let's see. Looking at my modifier right now. Skill. Would that be in my actions?
Your sleight of hand would be under skills, under the D&D Beyond page. The sub-menu for skills.
Because I looked in skills and I didn't.
Oops.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Oh, wait, go.
Oh, +8. Ha ha. So 19 plus 8.
Okay.
Let's.
You would be able to take it. You, as your hand reaches and grabs it, you feel a searing hot pain shoot through your arm. And you take just 6 points of lightning damage as you grab it. But you do see, as soon as you rip it away from him, you feel that jolt through your hands, and you notice the text on the relic start to almost fade away and disappear. And then you would continue to take that damage unless you dropped it. I would make you probably make a Constitution saving throw or drop it, maybe. But if you want, you can go ahead and try to continue to hold it if you want.
No.
You wanna drop it?
I'll just drop it because that's
Okay.
It's not. It ain't worth it to like.
So you grab it and you drop it. Maybe if you want, you can. It rolls like maybe 5 feet from him.
Can
I'll
I
go ahead and say
toss
that.
it away from me?
You could toss it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'll toss it as far as I can away from him.
Go ahead and choose a spot in the room you want to toss it to.
Let's see. You know what? I would say I'm gonna toss it to this corner over here.
This corner.
The
Gotcha.
farthest corner.
Clink.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's close enough. You can move it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, you toss the relic weapon to the corner of the room. Anything else on your turn? You have a bonus action. Move yourself closer to Reilin real quick because you have to be within 5 feet to do that. So just go ahead and move yourself. And any other bonus actions or anything else at all you like to do?
Sneak attack?
That would be a regular action.
All right.
You could disengage if you wanted to run away.
He doesn't have extra attack?
Yeah.
rogues don't get extra
I'll
attack.
Well,
Yeah, unfortunately.
let me look up what's called.
Yeah.
It's actually called.
Disengage would be your that's your roguish. Yeah, that's your cunning action is what they call it. You can use a disengage as a bonus action.
Let me see in this real fast.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at it. I'm like,
Unless you have any sort of feats that allow bonus actions or whatever, but otherwise, yeah. But your bonus actions as a rogue are mostly just dash, disengage, stuff like that.
Because I have that. Oh, I could pop in and then pop right back out.
He's a swamp
Yeah,
sculptor.
I'll
Why does
just
he need to
run away.
Sleight of hand check wouldn't necessarily be an attack, so he doesn't get the
that's fine.
mobile feat.
He doesn't
yeah.
get the mobile.
Yeah, I'll
So
just hop
disengage.
out. Yeah,
Okay,
just-
where do you want to move to? Go ahead and move yourself. You already used 2, so you get another 20 feet, which would be 5, 10, 15, 20.
4.
I'm good at math.
I don't doubt it.
I know the math.
I'm just helping.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
We go back to Reilin. Reilin is going to
Oh boy.
now look at
I guess that kind of helped us with a
concentration-
relic gone. I mean,
his
because he has less
concentration is not
power.
broken?
So
his concentration is not broken. He's going to just go ahead and he's going to ignore that relic weapon. He's going to he's going to use his other weapon. He's going to run towards you. If you have any reactions that you want to use against him as he runs away, you can. Any sort of do you have Warcaster or anything else? At
I
all?
wish I had Warcaster. Unfortunately,
So
I don't.
You could make a dagger
I
attack
could-
or something.
Yeah, I was just thinking I could.
But that would
definitely
use your
take a-
reaction unless you want to keep your reaction for something else.
No,
Okay.
I'm definitely open to just making a quick stab.
Okay, just use your dagger, use your dex or whatever, and then go let me know.
I got it.
Can you move him straight towards Telka for me?
So let's see if I hit him first off. Yeah.
Reilin?
Yeah, well, no, yeah, it's not going to stop him,
Reilin?
so I'll just move him first and then go ahead and roll to hit. Yeah, roll to hit right now.
Close to me.
Roll to hit. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, perfect.
Nope.
Like you took my
Okay, I'll take that. Nope, I don't need to know the number.
He knows. He knows.
Okay,
It was a 1.
I'm going to go ahead and roll to attack.
I'm just. Can I
Telka.
just say anything? Nelius.
Ha!
What is your AC, Telka?
Good try.
I don't
Good
have my
try.
I don't have my
Thanks,
cards
Coach.
written out. Telka, what is your AC at right now?
My AC is 13.
13. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's low. Yeah, that hits then. You would take. Oops. Okay, I'll count that as a roll then.
Oh, you don't have any leather armor or anything.
You take 17 points
I
of
do,
lightning
but so-
damage,
Ah!
and he winds up for a second strike, which would also hit. And you take another. 26 points of lightning damage
Ay.
as he takes the dagger in his hand and he swipes at you twice, and you get a message as well. Straight to your brain, straight from Reilin, who's relentlessly attacking you now. You hear, "A ne'er-do-well will ne'er do any well. Why are you even here? A pirate will always be a pirate. Such a great pretender to convince this group around you that you truly care for anyone but yourself."
Well,
Anything you'd like to say back to him in your mind currently?
Can I say it out loud? If I say it out loud to him in his face.
You could say it out loud.
All right, yeah. Well, I managed to annoy you, which clearly worked, so I win this round.
Telka, make a intellect saving throw for me. Real quick.
Oh no! Let's. My intelligence modifier. Ooh. 7.
Go ahead and roll. So that was a total of 7.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a fail. So you Let me make sure 1 second before I announce everything on here. Okay, good. You see, what is it that your character is most interested in during this moment? What is your source of comfort?
Knowing that he may kill me quickly.
That he may kill you quickly? You're seeking a quick death?
No.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you teleport back to your homeland with your parents.
What?
You see
What?
everything. He's not gone from the room, but you teleport. You think you teleported, and you see yourself back with your family around you.
Is he trying to charm me?
Not a charm. No, not a charm.
Okay.
It would technically be an illusion.
Okay.
Everything around you, you basically see yourself just at home with your family again, and you don't even notice that anything's up in this scenario. You just seem like you're here now. Everything's fine.
I don't feel anything amiss, like nothing.
Nope, unless until you
Whoa.
get to your turn and make another saving throw. No.
Oh my god.
That is going to be his turn. Heiko, your turn.
my
Purgatory. Nice.
You're still you're not in darkness anymore. You can see now. And you see Thomason next to you. Thomason actually at the very end is going to try and run past you. You can try to stop him if you want, but he's going to try to run right behind you, and he's going to try to run towards the other corner of the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my my staff out and block him, and say, "You stay here. We will do what we can, but we will have a talk after this."
Okay. I'm going to say if you want to stop him, you'd have to at least use like something like a bonus action or reaction or whatever. It's a reaction I think would be fine, just because I don't want to waste too many of your resources. So I'm going to say that costs a reaction. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
To stop him? Okay, cool. So yeah, you stop him. He does try to move past you, but as soon as you stop him, he kind of looks around you and he notices that he's in this chaos and he notices that you're on his side. He just stammers. He'd be like, please, get me out of here, please.
Just stay here. I use my staff. I flip it up over my head, and I dash. I'm saying dash, but I'm
You're not actually using the dash action.
using a dash action.
Okay. You run over.
I'm
Figuratively speaking.
Figuratively dash.
Yes.
You're in my way.
Behind Reilin, and I just swing the staff right on top of his
Okay,
head.
gotcha.
Might as well try this.
Go ahead and swing. Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, so that would be. Oh wait, duh! I gotta roll for it first.
Oh yes.
He gets
yes.
excited.
That
I
would
rolled
help.
for damage.
That would help.
Right. Okay. So that would be a 12.
A 12 to hit does not hit.
Yeah.
I am also going to start changing the way advantage works in combat.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to give a +2 to rolls if you have advantage instead of giving a second dice.
Okay.
I think it's a little more fair to the whole battleground and everything sort of
Got it.
scenario.
So,
you get a +2 to that if you are flanking, which you are.
Let me try and flanking. Yes.
So a +2
question.
would be 14
Yes.
to hit.
would be
Would still not hit though.
Yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and use my flurry.
Sure. Do you want to use your extra attack or no?
I will be using my extra attack.
Mhm,
Well,
okay.
I'm going to use my key first to use my flurry.
Yeah, so do we figure out whether or not you could use because
Yes. I
it
can
says it's okay.
use- Yeah, I can.
Okay. Because technically, well, it doesn't matter though, does it? To use at the end or at the beginning, middle?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just use your extra attack next because technically, to use your extra attack, you have to attack twice in a row.
Right.
You can't like do something else between.
Got it.
So I'll use your extra attack next if that's okay, and then we'll do your flurry of blows
That's
last.
fine.
It's just easier to keep track of too.
Okay, well, that's not going to hit. So I'm going to go for my flurry.
I'm sure you probably can use flurry of blows, but I think it's just harder to track.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's going to be a 19.
A 19 to hit does hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage. That's your extra attack, so that's just pure extra attack damage with your staff or whatever you're using. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maximum damage.
So that does take a hit, and with that, I'm gonna try to knock him prone.
Okay. What does that save? Is it a dex save for him?
That is a dex save.
Gotcha.
That's some crazy ass.
That is a nat 1. He is knocked prone.
Nice.
He is knocked prone. You can flip him to the side if you want to make sure he looks like he's prone.
You
And
flip
now,
him like
now you
little
can use
turtles.
your flurry. Wait, was that your bonus action to use that?
That was part of my flurry. So
That's part of your flurry.
Yeah. So now I have
Okay.
one more attack
Yes.
on the flurry.
Yes, exactly.
So-
So go ahead and use your last one. You would get, since he's prone, now you do get advantage.
Yeah.
Straight up. So you can roll 2 dice.
Oh, sweet. Perfect.
Yeah, 'cause he's prone now, so
and
that
I
gives
haven't
you
rolled for
advantage.
damage yet. So.
Oh, give me damage, duh. Sorry. I'm just like, that's great, you hit. Cool, bye. No, give me that damage first so I can keep track here.
Alright, so that is 11.
11 points, nice.
Yeah. All right, and then here comes the next one. No. I don't think I need to roll for advantage. I think I'm good.
Is that not 20?
That's not 20.
Okay. Roll double dice, damage dice, then you got a crit.
All right, so that is. Oh my god.
This
Okay.
battle's intense. You can see the camera shaking.
I know,
crazy.
it's creating an earthquake. No, it's because we have, like, we need to get a
That's
different
what's
tripod.
happening
This
in real
tripod's
time.
not the
Yeah.
best.
Exactly.
Okay, so that would be 19.
Some crazy.
Yeah.
19 more damage? Woo!
Yeah.
Chunky.
And that's a flurry of blows, so I still get to take a. So I'm just gonna take away his reaction against me.
Get him.
On this one, on my second flurry.
You said 19, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Can you use that twice? Is that the same ability? The one that
Yeah, I
knocks
think
prone?
I can. Let's see.
I don't know. If you want to read it off, I don't know the exact
Yes,
terminology on that.
Because every flurry of blows gives you. Whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your flurry of blows,
Mm-hmm.
you can impose one of the following effects on the target. So
Okay, it doesn't limit it to anything.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
So,
So he
yeah.
can't use reactions against you or against anyone?
Just against me.
Just against you. Okay, cool. Sounds good.
So,
Okay. Anything else on your turn then? Do
um,
you want to move anywhere?
so I've done that, and then I will just kind of. No, I guess I'll keep him pincered.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep him pincered.
It is going to be Nelius's turn, but before Nelius gets to go,
Come on!
he's going to use his legendary action for this round.
Of course he is.
What is this, like Yu-Gi-Oh? It's just like, here's my trap card.
Pretty much.
Here's my trap card.
He is going to stand up,
Exodia. The forbidden.
and he is going to, in front of your eyes, basically shift into shadows and appear directly next to Thomason.
That's
in the
called
corner.
cheating.
That's fine.
That's called cheating.
Yeah, it's called cheating. Go ahead and place,
A little bit overpowered.
Raylin directly next to Thomason here.
Wow. That should be his
Your
action,
Honor,
right? That's it.
we had no
That
chance.
That takes a bonus action.
Okay.
But he had to get up,
Crazy.
That's
takes
half your
movement.
movement speed.
right?
So he can't. So he
come
teleported
on.
with Misty Step, and he is going to, as the energy crackles around him, he is going to explode in a cacophony of just white energy as the walls around him shatter, and you can see into the street here. I'm going to go ahead and delete these.
What? No.
Bro.
Let me delete
Wasn't
these
my
walls.
turn. After my turn, you bastard.
The walls is going to explode, and I think we have. I don't think we have white fire, but we have regular fire
You
here.
better
I
still be
think.
alive.
Well, we failed our mission. One.
He better be alive still.
Hold on.
He is. I'm just gonna go ahead and spread this fire
So
into
I
the
could
street
kill
here
him.
as the wall catches on the fire. He's gonna get knocked. He's gonna get knocked back maybe 5 feet or so from the blast, just from everything falling over and everything, just so he's away from him. So you can put Thomason into the street here. He's like
goes out.
Thomason's in the fire and he's trying to put himself out, but he's still alive. He stands up with his shield and sword ready now.
Good.
He's shaking in his boots and he's ready to go. Nelius, your turn.
Wait. He's not feeling any like fire damage or anything. He's just.
Oh, he
like-
took damage.
You took damage.
No, but he's like not feeling it. He's just like I'm
No, he is panicking. He's like just oh god, and just like he's totally in full panic mode.
All right.
Nelius, your
Oh
turn.
God.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Since this is the first
Can
time that's happened to me. When someone does, so he gets up in front of me,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then he's teleporting. I don't have a reaction for him getting up in front of me. Or
No,
anything
Misty
like
Step
that?
does not allow getting up off a prone, and Misty Step do not
Okay.
allow reactions
so
of like
those two,
opportunity
okay.
attacks and stuff like that. No.
Got it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
good question. Yeah. Now Nelius, sorry.
All right. Well, since you like to play with people's heads, your turn. I cast Hex, and your ability curse will be Intelligence,
Intelligence.
and I will also
What? It's a disadvantage on saving
on
throws. Is that what it is?
checks.
Disadvantage on checks. Okay.
Yeah. Which I imagine does include saving throws, right?
Yeah. That's the saving throws.
Yes.
Disadvantage on intellect saving throws.
Fantastic. Phantasmal Force.
Okay. What is the saving throw that I need to make on that?
It would be Intelligence.
Spell save DC. No, what is your spell save DC for it?
16.
16. Gotcha. With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
I fail.
Excellent. Perfect. In that case, you see the archivist pop up right beside you.
Oh.
You're the only one that can see her. And actually, she's going to pop up right in front of you. and she's gonna speak to you.
Okay.
She says, Reilin, what are you doing? How dare you interfere with the heroes?
Tries to shake it off. He's looking at it. What? You can't. How'd you get here?
I have my ways. The same magic that was able to bring us here affords me the opportunity to be here.
Okay.
And
Anything?
I can't. I feel like I can't really keep going.
6 seconds ish, yeah,
Yeah.
between rounds.
Yeah.
Does it do any damage or anything like that straight up to him, or is it just whatever you want?
No,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
more of like
Choice.
a disruption kind of thing. At
Okay.
least that's what I'm thinking.
Does it let me? How does it work? Save on every turn of his, or how does it work as far as how long it lasts? Or do they have to do something to see through the guys? Just if you want to read it off,
That's a
you
great
can.
question. Give me 1 sec, because that's a tough one to
It
clarify.
could be emotional damage.
D6 emotional damage.
Just right there. Just like,
Okay,
just right
so
there. Emotion.
so you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you can see within range. Target must make an intelligence saving throw, which you failed.
Yes.
You create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube, and it's perceivable only to the target. Spell has no effect on undead.
Yeah.
Okay. Affected target is so convinced of the phantasm's reality that it can even take damage from the illusion.
Yes.
A phantasm created to appear as a creature can attack the target. Each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the
careful.
target if it is in the phantasm's area or within 5 feet of the phantasm, provided that the illusion is of a creature or hazard that could logically deal damage, such as being attacked.
Come on.
It doesn't say anything about. It does say see page 264,
I
but
thought
it
there
doesn't.
was something about it, and I know it's like with major illusion image and stuff like that. It's like if they try to investigate, they can they see it as real, but like any sort of like investigation roll will prove that it's not or something. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you want to go ahead, I will look it up.
Yeah, we'll
and
continue the turns.
Continue the turns.
Sounds good. It's going to be Digo's turn. Yeah, go ahead and if you don't mind, look that up because I
So-
know there's some weird stuff.
I have a
For
question
some of
on
these
what has
abilities.
just happened to me. The spell still is not lifted, right?
It is not.
Would that break his concentration?
That would not. It doesn't do damage.
You sure?
Yes.
Is it just
Shoot.
damage? Because that's.
No, concentration spells are only broken by things like damage or teleporting
So-
to another dimension and stuff
So I
like
have a
But I've
question.
done damage.
that. You did do damage. I saved the Constitution saving throws.
So have
Oh, you
I.
did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like remember I did damage after his legendary that he did to Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, that got rid of it. How
Which
did
one?
that? When I did damage to him.
No,
and then
that
it
got rid of his concentration on the darkness.
Oh,
He hasn't broke his concentration yet on the
Oh, I
ability
see,
to have.
it's in tiers.
And the other sort of image that you see is not concentration required. So he's only concentrating on one spell currently.
copy. Okay, so question for you. What do I see when I look at him and the archivist? Do I see the archivist as
No.
well? What do I see in him? What am I
He's looking
at?
directly what you can tell towards Thomason.
Do I still recognize him as an enemy?
Yes. Everyone around you is an enemy. But you, with the way the ability works,
Yeah.
you have to attack basically whatever's closest to you.
Great. So I move to right here, and it's kind of weird. I'm like kind of just walking around, like kind of in and like
So
looking.
you have to use your action before you can move. Just letting you know.
Shoot. Okay.
And you basically are attacking whatever creature.
Still breathing sporadically. It's like I've gone into a little bit of a rage.
Okay.
Yeah, I look
Reilin
right at
looks pretty
I
close.
look right at Telka, and and I get my battle axe out, and I attempt to swing at Telka.
What?
Okay.
1 second.
I told you, man, I'm going crazy.
He's under a spell, man.
Let me look up. Okay. Can I use
The dice is rolling. The axe is gonna
let
be
me look
swinging.
up, uncanny dodge.
I'm gonna
Oh.
do it.
Oh,
I think it's the one that I choose,
I'm
but
gonna
I'm okay
murder
with you
somebody
choosing
today.
him. I'm totally fine with that.
I'm murdering some drow tonight.
It's the closest one.
Unintentionally. I'm under a spell.
So go
That's what I feel
reiterate
like
that.
people
Go
should
ahead
say. That's what people I feel like should say. It'd be like, listen, man, I had a bad night last night. I got really
I was
shit
under a
faced.
spell.
I'm so sorry. Hey, listen, I was under a spell.
felt
Yeah,
nice.
it was called alcohol.
Yeah,
I failed my saving throw, you know?
That's why I
Yeah,
said.
I saved my saving throw, dude. I got way too wasted, and now I'm in jail.
Roll for damage, and then you also get your extra attacks as well. So
shows.
you'd have to roll twice.
Wait, on
Let me
Telka?
see. Like,
You can roll both, or you can choose the target next to you if you want.
I'm
But
not
I
gonna
would
do
say
that.
probably roll 2 on
I look
Telka.
up right now because I.
No, I'm
Technically-
nice. I'm not gonna be that mean.
Technically, it's who I choose, but okay. Well,
Oh, really?
it's okay.
It's up to you.
No, it's okay.
Oh, shoot.
yeah, he's under.
Is there any sort of resistance I can do? Any sort
No,
of like?
you can. You can basically break the spell by breaking his concentration.
But I don't know that.
Or basically, there's certain things that's going to. It's probably going to end soon. Just letting you know.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
two attacks against Telka probably. Then yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
With your axe.
I pull my axe out and I just swing it violently at Telka. Oh, that's good. That's a 7.
Oh,
So
good.
it's a 7. Yeah, that's a 7.
Oh my god, my AC is high. Okay.
So we're just going for attacks. It's not like summoning, no spells,
no,
no
you're
nothing.
good. Just
Okay,
straight
cool.
up
Okay,
attacks. So
you don't
second
hit me.
attack would be
Can I move or no?
no. You have to use your attacks. You have to move to whatever's closest to you, and then basically make 2 attacks, and then you can choose your movement after that.
So you're
So am I allowed to move
You're,
towards
like,
since
right
he's
here.
since he's the second one that's closest? Should I move to him? or
No, I'm gonna say make 2 against.
Just go to
him.
Telka.
Yeah.
All right,
there's,
cool.
There's no reason to. Yeah. move
I
between people.
swing again at. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I get my hand crossbow, and I am like right at. I
Okay.
decide just.
It has to be melee attacks though.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just
Which is
in a
better
range.
technically because that would do more damage
Yeah, it
probably.
is.
The crossbow
Let's
because I think you have
do-
sharpshooter.
Let's
so.
go with the axe again. Let's go axe for 100.
Because I only have. I don't know if you've been keeping.
Oh my god.
Is that a nat 20?
Oh my god. No. But it's pretty damn close.
That's gonna be a hit.
That's a 22, Your Honor.
Oh man.
I definitely killed him.
Which bring me to my point.
How much HP?
Did you
have
do
left?
it? I rolled a 20. You think I didn't? That's gonna be my court case.
Roll for damage for me, unless it's like 1 HP. But what's your HP at?
Actually, I'm sorry. Wait.
Okay, so
I
2
did not
plus
get
your dex,
that.
he's already
That's
out.
a 21. Yeah, that's a 21.
Yeah,
I'm
just roll for damage
Okay,
if you want,
so
but that's you're gonna be
I,
downed after this, I'm sure.
What's your base HP?
That's
51.
Okay, thank God.
You got hit pretty hard. You got hit for like 30 damage in 1 turn or something.
Yeah, because that's why.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he'd be dead if it was like
wait.
overkill.
I'm sorry. I messed that up. Wait 1 sec. Where are you?
I feel like it's not even worth rolling for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not. It's
Yeah,
not
it's not-
worth
it's
because like I already out.
knocked out.
Well,
It's-
that's a 9.
That's not. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're knocked.
no, I'm
you're
sorry.
knocked out. You're
10.
knocked out. Go ahead and put your character over for me, so I can see that you're knocked out.
Checkmate.
You can
sorry.
use the rest of your movement on your turn if you like. You still see the whole room full with bad guys, basically.
So as that happens,
It's like you're back in war, back
I'm
in your
just like
homeland.
holding the axe and I'm just like staring at him like this. I'm just like, and I look over at Nelius and Hiko, and I'm just like in a rage. And as I'm in a rage, I decide to summon my Drake. Or just are we still blindly attacking, or is it just
Is that an action or bonus action? I think
that
it's
is a bonus
right?
action? Am I allowing that, or can you allow that, or is it just like
I
just
think
attacking?
that's okay. Let me make sure.
I'm making it interesting. That's the thing.
Yeah, that you could potentially
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
me
sure,
even
sure.
more.
Yeah. Go ahead and summon the Drake. I'm not gonna say that's there's no
okay.
reason why
So
not.
my
Yeah.
Drake gets summoned, and it is summoned in the form for poison damage,
Okay.
and it looks very disgusting and like almost like a rotted, different type of
Just starts in
dragon.
there like.
Yeah, and it just comes out and it's just like
Do you have a
like
mini for
poison
that one?
from its mouth.
You
Yeah,
have
I
a
do.
mini, right? Yeah, go ahead and place
Where's
it.
my mini? Yeah, so he just like as I'm like holding my axe in this rage. Wait, what?
He can't attack the same round he's summoned, right?
The Drake.
Yeah.
Can he? When he's summoned as a bonus action, can he attack first
totally
turn?
blanked on that.
I would
I am
imagine he's
so
probably
sorry.
I think he probably has his own initiative order and can attack on his own initiative, but
Well, he does. No, but he attacks after me.
attacks after you.
Yeah.
So it'd be the next turn.
Yeah. Well, technically, I
Yeah,
think it's
so you
fine.
attack
just
next turn.
Attacks next turn.
Yeah.
What does the description say? Do you know?
crazy.
Can you read
It
it,
would
off?
be like summoning Drake. It's as an action. You can magically summon the Drake that's bound to you. And whenever you summon a Drake.
It says summon as an action,
You have a healing pot, right? You do.
or does it say summon as
I
a bonus
do.
action?
No, yeah,
But,
it has to be.
like,
It has to be on an
me
as an
see how
action. Yeah,
many.
it's on my action, so it actually can go after
You're
me.
unconscious right now.
Well,
I know.
so wait, so you get to summon it as an action.
I wasn't gonna
Yes.
waste.
So
it.
then you've already used your actions to attack, so you cannot summon.
Yeah, so it's like next round, it's gonna be after me.
You wouldn't be able to summon it this round at all because you had to use your actions to attack. Action and bonus action would be two different things. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So
No.
yeah,
Oh, so
as
I
an
can't even do
action,
that.
was
Okay.
wondering. That's why I was wondering if it was a bonus action summon. So now you cannot summon it then.
That isn't a bonus action. Okay. Instead, I am going to.
You basically have movement, and that's about it then.
Yeah, that really is it. So I kind of like am creeping towards Hideko right now, and I move
Okay.
to about right here to him.
Sounds good. That is going to be the end of your turn then. Now it is Telka's turn. Make a death saving throw for me. I think this is the first death saving throw we've ever had.
Probably
So many episodes in.
Oh,
Really?
no.
I don't think it's. I think it's the first death saving throw we've ever
no.
had. Basically, you're just doing. Is it 10 or above?
Yeah,
Okay. What was it?
10.
It was exactly a 10?
Well, that's just the base. Let me see if I have any.
No. For death saving throws, it's basically just save or fail.
Yeah,
on a D10.
I got 10.
Is it 10 saves? I can't remember. Where's the limiter? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
It's 10.
So 10 would be considered, I think, a fail. Let me see. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, because it's right on the line there. 10 is actually, I think, the fail line on that. You can look it up, but I'm pretty sure 10 and under is a fail and 11 and up is a success. So that is going to be a death save fail. You get 3 fails before you die. You should be fine.
Oh, that's fine.
If you want, you can look it up for me, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 and below is a fail, and then 11 and up is a save. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see.
Okay, and while you look it up, next turn is going to be Reilin again. Reilin is going to try.
You can actually use your action to try to investigate.
No. 10 or
Oh, is that
higher
what I can
succeeds.
do? Okay. I'm sorry?
10 or higher.
10 or higher
succeeds.
succeeds. Okay,
Yeah.
so you'd get 10 or higher, which is great because that's actually 11 numbers, so technically you have a higher chance. So
you
that's
get
fine.
1 hit point.
So you are that's one success then. Sorry, that was my bad. I was trying to split it down the middle 50-50.
So how does that work? So he needs more than 1 success?
3 successes and you're stabilized. A crit, a nat 20, you come up with 1 HP.
Okay.
A natural fail, a nat 1, you get 2 fails. At 3 fails, you die.
Okay.
You're just completely dead.
Okay. I won't die then. Yay, 'cause
So
I
you get 1
succeeded
success. You get 1 success. And every point of damage you take, you also get a death saving throw.
I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use that action then to go ahead and try
Investigate.
to... Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say use his action to try to push past her and try to just basically interact with it at the same time trying to investigate it. So I'm going to roll an investigation saving throw for him, an investigation check. That is probably going to be a success. What do I need? Is this your spell save DC?
16 at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage, you're hexed.
Oh, I'm hexed. Okay, well, I still succeed. Those two. That was a 15 and a
So you
16
discovered
plus his.
she's not real.
Yes, I look. He's definitely perplexed for a second, and then he pushes past her, and he's like, "No, I'm done with you." And he tries to push past her, and he notices that it clears, and he looks back over his shoulder because he knows that he's been tricked. He kind of grimaces, and he'd be like, and he makes his way towards Thomason. He's going to. Thomason gets to move first because of the
That
turn
was
order
his
here.
action, yeah?
That is going to be. I'm going to say that's his action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomason is going to just book it down the street. I just keep bumping this. I swear I don't even know the battle game exists.
Where do you want me to put him?
He's going to use 60 feet of movement speed, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he's going to try to run down the street this way.
Okay, so you put him out here.
Yes. So if that's 60 feet, that's as far as he can get. That's what he's going to do.
Okay.
Ren is going to turn back to the group, and he is going to... he's going to chase after Thomason, but before doing so...
Does he get a bonus action?
Well, he's going to cast a spell, and you see his body sort of the blur starts to sort of almost like shake and it's almost like vibrate at such a quick pace. He once again flashes to the other side of the room, picks up his other relic weapon, and flashes back.
How? But you.
That's gonna be his, and then that's gonna be his action.
Does he has?
That's gonna be his action, his bonus action, and then he's gonna use the rest of his movement to just move outside. He's gonna take fire damage by going outside, but that's okay.
Fine. You want to play that way?
You can take this off the field. He is running outside after Thomason. He's completely forgetting about all of you.
Where is he?
All right, lad.
5,
Play
10,
your
15.
game.
He has 30 feet of movement, 5, 10, and then going straight up the feet, straight up the road. 15, 20, 25,
25.
and then 30. One more. And I'm going to go ahead and roll for fire damage on that. Okay. Okay. Next up is going to be Heiko.
Okay.
You just see you're in a room right here, and you just see the open building here crackling on the fire in the streets, and you saw them just book it out the side
Right.
of the.
Are there any windows?
There are not. This is a completely enclosed room here.
Okay. Got it. And there's no doors or anything on this end?
No, that is the only exit out of this room unless you want to break through the wall itself.
Got it.
You can try.
You'd be like, anarchy!
You can absolutely try.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I gotta use my bonus action. So there goes flurry of blows. That sucks. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and.
Also the crown ends on your head. My bad. Sorry. I wanted to make sure I said that before.
Oh, okay.
The crown is gone
so
now.
it's just like
And you were going to do what now? Sorry, continue.
I'm taking 3 steps or 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 cubes this direction, and I am going to go ahead and use a heal kit
Okay.
to stabilize.
Okay. You don't have healer, right? As a feat, you just have the healing kit.
I have healing kits, and I do have medicine proficiency. In
Okay.
medicine.
Healing kit, I believe, would just stabilize him then
Yeah.
at that point. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
that
he's
would be
just
your
out-
action, and he's stabilized now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, I'm stabilized.
Yeah, he's not dying no more.
Okay. So that's I use my.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as my bonus though, right?
That is your. If you're using a healing kit. It's tough because I do like to do like potions as bonus actions and stuff like that, but healing kit and stabilizing is like technically like a help action, so it's like I think that would be your action itself. So do you want to still use the healing kit on him?
Yeah. Well, I'm still gonna use the healing kit.
Okay. I would still say that is probably an action.
That
then.
is an action.
Yeah.
That
you could
takes
try
away
to
my attack?
you could try to pour a potion over his wounds or something as a bonus action if you think that would like work and do the trick, but. I'll leave that up to you.
I got healing kits, man. I'm
Yeah, healing kits are great for stabilizing and everything, but like during battle, it's like it does take. Yeah, I think I would say it still does take your action to use a healing kit.
Okay. Well, so be it. And I can't do anything. I can't grapple or do anything like that as a bonus.
Grappling and everything. No, there's most of that is all just actions. Yeah, your bonus action as your character is mostly just whatever is your
Okay.
key point
No, that's
stuff.
fine. It is what it is. So be it.
The bonus action item usage is basically only potions.
Yeah.
You don't get to like well, doors is free, but yeah.
Right.
Any interactions is
Okay.
mostly in action.
Okay. 20, 25, 30, 35.
So crazy that he messed us up and then dipped.
Let's see.
Wow.
He just messed you up, and he's like, "All right, I'm done." That's the only
You know
person
my
I didn't like
crown
in the
is
group.
not over with.
Afterwards, he's like, I'm gonna head out.
He's like,
Oh, he left.
I'm
As-
done with you.
As soon as he left the crown, yeah, that's gone. Yeah, so
Um,
you're good now.
So that would be it. I think that's all I can move. I'm just where the flame is, so I'm just gonna kind of stop right there, and I guess that's my. Well, I'll just use my bonus to just. All right, everyone. Gather up. Reilin is after. He's after Thomason. We must go after him.
I'm like kind of just like recovering from the crown. I'm just like, what happened?
Can you see straight?
I'm like turning over and I see I'm looking over and I see what I did and I'm just like, no, I did. That wasn't me. That couldn't have been me.
It's fine. He's stable.
Let's move. I want him dead.
Okay, we are still in turn order, I would say, so that it's going to be Nelius' turn next then.
You're not getting away that easily. Let's see.
Anything you can do about this fire?
All right, I can see him just barely, right? At this point.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
still see him.
you can see
He's
him
still
booking it
inside.
around the corner as soon you see his feet move across the ground basically. Right.
Fantastic. I cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll to attack on that. I believe you would have two of those as well, right?
Yes, I do actually.
So you can roll twice then if you want to attack them both at the same time.
Yeah, I'm going to. What do I do with all my
So
die?
yeah, two just normals.
Yeah. To hit first, huh?
Mm-hmm,
How about that?
Yes, hitting him first would be.
All right, so that would be a 20 to hit.
Dirty 20, right?
Yeah, dirty
Okay.
20. No, dirty 20, definitely dirty 20.
Gotcha. That is a hit, and then
All right, so that would be because there's a lot of math. Bear with me just a moment. It'd be 9 plus 1d6. So that'd be 10, 11. So it'd be 11 on the first blast.
nice. Okay, and then roll to hit for the second one.
Yep. That's definitely a hit. Okay, so same thing. Second one is going to be a 8. It'd be 13 more hit points.
13 more. Nice.
Yeah, and
Chunkin'. Yeah, you see just two blasts of force come through your hand. I told you, by the way, what the wand you got was, right?
what's that?
Did you? It's a,
No, I don't think you did.
Okay, you would get basically a +1 to hit and +1 on damage.
+1 on each.
Yeah, you get a
Okay.
+1 to hit, +1 on damage, and +1 to all of your saving throws while using it. Sorry, I don't think that's. I would think you maybe had enough time to attune to it by now. I don't know how long you've had it for, but I would assume so.
Oh.
I'll take it.
Okay. So yeah, you get a +1 on damage for both of those, so 2 more damage.
Yeah. So +2.
Basically, yeah, +2. Basically, it's a +1 for basically everything you have.
And give me 1 second. Bear with me.
Are those entry points as well, or exit points as well? That wall right there.
No, that is just a flat wall. It looks like it's just a very like it's just like drywall or something. It's not. It doesn't. You don't think the wall would be very thick.
Gotcha.
So you probably could blast through it if you wanted to
Ooh, I
with
do have
something strong enough. It's up to you. But otherwise, you have the other exit there.
So I'm going to burn 2 sorcerer points,
Somebody
which is
okay.
something I haven't done in a while,
Okay. Yeah.
to quicken, and I'm going to cast web. Try to hold him.
Okay. Well, Quicken
'Cause
allows
it-
you to do what? Is it a spell with a cantrip or something?
What's that?
What does the quicken do again?
Well, it's a 1 action, but if I quicken it, I can turn it into a bonus action.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine because Eldritch Blaster is a cantrip, so that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah.
So cast
web away, Spider-Man.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So there's a web. Let's see.
Where is the center of the web on, and where is it going? Just let me know. It's a how much of a radius? 30-foot radius or
It's a-
something like that?
No, it's 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube.
Yeah, and there is a dexterity saving throw.
5, 10, 15. Okay, 20-foot cube is pretty small. It's only 4 squares.
Dex saving throw
So it's gonna be
16.
directly on him there. Is that him? Is he in the fire? Is he on the edge of the fire?
He's
like right- he's like
On
right
the
here, right?
edge.
Edge of the
So, yeah.
fire.
That is still going
The
to be
range
hitting.
is 60. I can throw it
Yeah.
really far.
No, you're fine. What is the dex save you said?
Dexterity is 16,
Okay. Otherwise, he is what?
or otherwise he's held.
Held? Okay. That is going to be a save.
Nice.
But that web would probably catch on fire. So I would say he takes fire damage as the web immediately combusts
Hey,
around
that's
him.
something.
And I'm going to go ahead and just spread the fire down the street more as the web combusts around him.
Oh my god.
And he's going to be taking
Took out my plan.
another
To get in another, yeah.
He took fire damage. Okay, that's quite a bit of fire damage. Rolled max numbers.
Oh wow. Okay.
Anything else on your turn there?
That is
Aeneas?
actually going, sadly, to end it.
Digo, your turn then.
Okay, so you said the wall. Like, could I physically move through it?
You think like you're confident that you could just
No,
like
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
wanted
do
to
it.
try to shoulder butt it and just like break through, you're pretty
No,
confident.
No, that's
okay.
a huge check.
Okay. Probably an athletics check, yeah.
Yeah, no, because I just could see that failing.
Unless you have
so-
like a smoke powder bomb or something
don't,
like
I
whatever,
don't. No, I
grenades.
don't.
No, okay, yeah, no then.
Gotta have your ninja tools.
I know. I move over to Hideko. And I see him. I go to. I have a view of him, correct? I have a clear view
Of Reilin?
Of Reilin. Sorry,
No,
yes.
there's a wall there technically, right where you're at is a wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
Between the two.
Neelius to Neelius.
The wall ends right here on my mouse. Can you see that?
Reilin's there. Yeah.
Right on that thing. Yeah.
If he's next to me, can I use my reaction?
For what now?
If I wanted to give him something?
Not really. Yeah.
Okay, shoot. No, because I'm looking at that wall.
What do you want to give him?
Grappling hook?
Oh.
No, because I need to find a way to. Yeah.
I usually say giving items is a bonus action. That's what usually is an action, but I would say it's a bonus action to give items.
Right.
Shoot. Okay. I'm going to, and Josh right here, he has the vantage right here of.
Yeah, he can see them. Yeah, and
he's
you
gonna-
can use your dash action if you want to close in ground, but you'd have to move out of the fire unless you want to try to like say I
No,
want to
that's
make an
what I'm saying.
acrobatics check to move through it or something. But you could try that. But
Yeah. I'm gonna burn if I do. I don't have my. Well, let's try this. I just moved. On my action, I summon my Drake. I'll
Okay.
summon my Drake on this one.
yeah,
This one will be for fire damage. So.
okay. I think you have to summon it to a point you can see.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna
Okay,
summon
so
it right
summon-
next to me.
Perfect. Okay,
Yeah,
that
it's
works.
gonna be someone right next to me.
So it's Fire Drake. Cool.
Yeah, Fire Drake. That makes me resistant to a certain extent, I believe.
I think it's just resistance to fire damage, half damage on fire is what you
Yeah, it's a half
like
damage,
homebrewed
so-
or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
In doing so, I, stupidly enough, jump out there with the Drake, and I try to land right here in front of him.
Okay, you're trying to jump out, but there's a wall there. So where are you trying to jump
But
through?
there's no windows at all through this.
There's
wall?
no windows.
Oh my god.
You can try to, if you want to make an athletics check to jump through the wall, I'll allow you to try to push through the wall. It is technically on fire, this wall, so it would be probably weaker than even a regular wall.
Weaker than the regular wall. You know what? For story, let's have fun.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it takes an action. Just make an
little
athletics
me.
check for me.
Oh boy, yeah, for story. It's so funny.
Listen
Yeah,
to me, come on, do it.
16.
Yeah, you break through this wall here, and you have more of the wall shatter around it. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these items here.
Oh, that's epic.
And
Cool.
you
So, yeah, I
spill
think,
out
like-
into the fire.
Okay.
You take, and you'll take half damage.
Yeah.
No, you take 1 damage. One fire
cool.
damage as you spill out into the fire.
I ain't bad.
Worth it.
Is that what is the rest of your movement? Where are you landing?
My rest of my movement, I'm gonna try and get out of the fire and try to get ahead of.
So yeah, go ahead and move where you want to be, and then you can end your turn there.
Okay, move him. Can I? As
wanna
bonus
be right
action, can I move
here?
him another movement step? Yeah, I want to move.
Well, if
I
you
want to
move
get.
past him, he'll be able to attack you.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, so-
So where do you want to land? If you want
worth
to take
it?
the attack, you can, but he
Pretty
will be able to
physical.
attack you
I
if you
mean,
try to run past him.
Caster.
He is a pretty physical caster. As he goes out, fire's like everywhere.
It is. It's spreading.
Do you give him the fingers you run by?
Gosh darn. No, I know, right? And you guys can't get out, and he's down. Yeah, I go.
Does he have a disadvantage for being in
He
the
doesn't
fire?
have any disadvantage. on
No,
anything.
I got resistance because
no,
I
no, I'm talking about.
There's no
for-
disadvantage on anything for him being in the fire. No.
Okay.
I get out. He doesn't. Can I make a check for him not to see me? And can I try to make with using my extra action? Can I make a check to get out of the fire enough where I'm like in range?
You
want to
go the other way?
I want to see him, but I don't want to be in the flames. Like just stand. I can't
Well, you crash
stand
through the
in
wall. So go
Well,
ahead and
I
place yourself on the
question-
other side of the wall, real
He
quick.
crashed through the wall. He's not.
What is the rest-
Hit him with the debris.
Uh,
This dude should have got hit in the face with that.
Something.
Fine, Dex check on him to make sure he doesn't get
Oh,
hit by debris.
come on! I wanted to avoid
All right,
that.
that's a success.
Shit.
So no damage from debris. What is the rest of your movement, and where do you want to move?
Rest of my movement is once I'm out in the flames.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I don't want to stay in the flames, so that's what I'm trying to do is move back a bit so I can get.
You want to move
range
back?
on him.
Yeah. Oh, use the rest of your movement to move away from him. Then he is not going to attack you if you're moving in the opposite way.
Moving there. Got it.
Does his Drake take damage if it stays in the fire?
I believe your Drake is immune to whatever
it's
damage you
immune, man.
choose,
Completely
and then he
immune.
takes
Right there.
resistances.
I don't know. Wait, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Oh wait, yeah, I can. Yes, I take that back. Yes, I'm
Okay,
gonna keep
leave
my
your Drake
Drake.
there.
I'm gonna keep my Drake here.
All right, and then you can use your Drake's attack
I
now
can.
on this next action.
My
so
Drake is going
go ahead and make
to
the attack
yes,
with it.
thank you. Yes. I totally. Thank you. You're so forgiving.
I am so forgiving. I'm so
me
patient and
too.
kind.
You are quite patient and
No,
kind.
that is.
I should have been
amazing.
scorned and-
No, you should have been like, don't say
and
anything. Let
whipped.
him do this.
DM is patient. DM is kind. DM is God. Respect to
DM is
DM.
God.
I just think we need a T-shirt for that.
Let's do Let's do a.
Excuse me.
Let's do a bite. on
Okay,
him.
go ahead and
Let's do
roll
a
to attack on that bite. That's going to be just a normal roll for you.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Come on, Drake, baby. 17.
That's a hit. Go and roll for damage on that
cool.
bite.
That is. Let's
Nice.
see.
Nice.
Oh, cool. That's great. All right. Does my hunter's mark still affect him? With my
Hunter's Mark, I think, is
Drake?
only. Well, actually, does it work on pets? I think it does.
with rangers.
I think it does, yeah.
I
Can you
have to
look it up? Sorry, I don't want to waste it. I'm just going to say it does. Let's just say it does.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Hunter's Mark works with your like, I think it works with Beastmaster, so why wouldn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
it
go
d-
ahead.
It does. Yeah. So let's see.
So extra damage on the on the Hunter's
Yeah.
Mark.
Oof, that was bad. Ah, I'm losing my dice. Whatever.
counts. It
I'll
still
get another
counts.
1d6. It doesn't count. Here. Okay. Total 5 damage,
5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
including hunter's mark.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it does. It does count. It should count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
because
should.
that is in
Yeah,
essence
I
of
think
me.
so.
It's not a rant. That's part of me.
Yeah. Okay. And that is your turn.
So it's like it's at his leg right now, and it just bites him right there. He just feels like a snap.
Telka, you are stabilized, but no one healed you, so you are technically still on the ground
I'm
unconscious.
gonna use. Let me check how many potions I have.
You are unconscious, so you can't do anything.
No, wait.
Stabilizing does not bring
I
him.
thought that brings him to one.
Go ahead and read it for me. I'm pretty sure it just stabilizes and stops him from dying. Healing kits.
Which-
I think it only
that-
heals if you
that's-
have the healer feat.
Alright.
That's the only reason you used it. Otherwise, if that's the only reason he used it, I will allow him to stand back up with 1 HP. But I think it's just stabilizing, and I
You
think
should slap
that
him and wake him up. See if that works.
Yeah,
I think it just
give him a couple
stabilizes. It might bring it to
slaps.
1 HP, but I'm pretty sure it still does not bring.
Otherwise,
it
I would
up,
have to
but-
use my whole turn.
Go ahead and look up the healing kit. What the explanation is on it.
Okay.
The healer feat allows you to heal with the healing kit, but the healer kit usually only stabilizes and that's it. So they do not roll death saving throws, if I could speak. But I'm pretty sure they're still unconscious.
No, yeah, is 0. You just stable, but you at 0.
Yeah. So basically, you are not dying anymore, but you're still
But
unconscious.
he's still unconscious?
Yes, that's the way healing kit works. Unless you get the healer feat, which allows you to heal people with the healing kit. Healing
Okay.
kits are good for stopping people from dying, but it does not. They do not count like as potions and
So
such.
I should have
Um,
used my whole turn and used potion.
yeah, yeah. Screw it. I'm just gonna say if you want to get rid of one of your potions, I'll allow you to heal him for whatever you wanted to
Yes,
use, and
I
we'll
will.
allow him to stand up because I know we all left him,
I will-
assuming and that's what you assumed.
Gladly use.
I will say that is okay. So go ahead and take away one of your potions. Roll for whatever that potion was, and you will regain that HP, Telka.
Okay, I'll use one of my graders.
Okay, that is going to be. Do you have a potion bottle for that one?
I do not. But I
have a grader here.
have 2 graders and.
I do like how it lights up whenever you go to the app.
Make sure it has that many dice in it. I think that might be a superior, so make sure. I think take 2 out of there.
Superior.
That's like the maximum potions. It should be what four d4s I think for a grader.
I believe so. Yeah.
I think that's what it was. It's 2d4, 44, 64, 84,
Yeah.
whatever. I think it keeps going up 2 every time. So it's 44 plus 4, I think, for that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that is. Oh, this one's on the bottom, right?
I know. I don't like how those dice have them on the bottom.
I know it's confusing. So 11.
11 points. So you're at 11 HP and you are good. So what are you doing on your turn, Telka?
I look around to see if there's anything I can.
You are in an empty room and you see fire spilling onto the street and everyone's running away from you. And that's what you see.
I'm gonna head.
You're like Donald. You're like Donald
Yeah,
Glover in Community.
I'm gonna. Yeah, no. Is there a possibility of me getting out of the door without getting fire damage?
No, there's the only way out is through that door, taking fire damage, unless you want to try to bust through the wall next to you, or unless you want to go through the front of the house, which is on the other side.
Is
It
this
goes
on-
off-
Is this on fire right here? This is busted open.
Everything
right
on the street is on fire. You can see the fire on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now. I mean,
The only
the
way
other
out
side?
there is going through the fire currently.
Where's the other side?
On what other side for what? For going the front door?
Yeah.
it's off the map that way. It's far.
he
okay.
could
it
could
would
take
take
damage
like 2 turns to run around the side of the house, probably.
Because now he just busted the wall.
What is the room we're in again?
Where's the
It's
wall
like a
busted then?
study.
It's right here. It got
kind of.
busted right here. I busted
It's
through.
like a study library, sort of the thinking
Kinda did
center,
like a-
whatever you
like
wanna
a-
call
But then
it.
there's still fire I have to go through to get past that.
Either run through the fire or bust through the wall.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
But if he stands here, can he?
I'll
do
try to
damage?
bust through the wall.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
Aren't there windows?
There's
I
no
have
windows, no.
something about this.
That's why they put him in that room, is because there was no windows in that room. The
Let me
Thomason
check
was in there.
my athletics check because I have something about this.
I'm pretty sure it's just a straight athletics roll for
Yeah.
you. You shouldn't have any sort of bonuses or anything on it as a rogue,
No.
unless you have charger or something weird. Like, but I don't see why you would.
No. I was reading something
Just-
that a trait I had, but. Oh wait. Expertise.
Okay, yeah, expertise just adds a bonus. What is your athletics at on your skills?
Let me see right now. +9.
Oh, you have expertise in athletics. Okay,
That's what
wow.
I was like.
So yeah,
+9.
yeah. So basically, the expertise just gives you extra bonuses, but it's
Yeah.
still on the sheet there.
Yeah.
So roll a d20 and add your athletics to it. Wow,
Oh man, I got 16.
16. That's fine. Yeah, you break through that wall. You bust through. That's enough. That's enough to get
I
through.
break
would say.
through and I'm
I
like, I
mean,
covered
you
in dust,
take-
debris. I'm like,
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage
oh.
by doing so, but that wall is gone now, and I'm gonna go ahead and where are you?
Oh,
at?
he went this way.
You went straight out the wall to the left of you, right?
Oh,
Like you just went straight out the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, you're there
Perfect.
now. That
so
is
you're
that was
here.
your action. So what else do you want to do on your turn? Anything else?
Heal.
There's no way for you to heal as a bonus action. You could, as a bonus action, dash and try to go somewhere farther away, or try to get around the corner, whatever. It's up to you.
He also has cutting reaction, so he can still.
Can
Yeah.
I hide?
Sure.
Near something.
So that used 5, 10 feet. You can move 4 more spaces. Where do you want to move? And then you can try
I
hiding.
guess around here.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And then roll to hide as a bonus action. Just give me a stealth check.
Oh my god!
Nat 1 again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is not your day. You try to find a place to hide, and you are very confident, but you run over there, and you're too big. There's nothing around you that can hide you, and as you're trying to find something, you can't.
Okay.
You cannot find an area to hide in.
Oh my.
That is going to be your turn. It is going to be Thomas's turn. You're going to see Thomason just run. He actually gets on a horse outside.
Huh. He runs past me then.
And he completely gallops off the side of the road here. And it just runs completely.
I just
off
I
the
just
map.
see Dio just like holding 2 knives, just like I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He runs past, and as he runs past, you just hear, "Please stop him! Please, he's crazy!" And he runs right past you.
Is there a reaction?
You can't, as he's on a horse.
Hey,
he's
come
not.
back
He's
here,
not staying
you
within 5 feet from the
douchebag!
road. He's not running like right next to him. He's running down the road, and he is just gone.
Okay.
Reilin is going to take an action, Misty Step down the road, and continue running off, and he's going to exit the side of the map as well with a dash action. They're both off the map, and the marketplace next to you is catching on fire. You see that everyone's kind of leaving the area and everything's fine, but as he runs down the road, you see the fire quickly start to catch around Reilin, as if it's like spreading from Reilin throughout most of the area here. As he runs by, basically just everything's going to catch on fire.
Oh, shoot.
Noticing an ongoing pattern here.
Fire, 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 fire.
This one wasn't me.
And yeah, everything's on fire, and he's running down the street. You can see a clearing into the next area, which is goes down a street of houses and whatnot, second-story buildings, everything. And you see Reilin just running and almost like dipping into the shadows as he chases this horse down the street, and everything around him starts to catch as he runs down. I'm gonna say that's end of initiative.
And he's
you can
teleport
chase after
dash
him.
and he's set and everything.
And you can chase after if you want, but they are gone. They are gone.
I think I look up at Josh right here, or look up at Nelius, and I'm just like, "What happened? Is that it?"
Failed.
That appears to be it.
Everything is royally.
You see people in the stalls here in the marketplace. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll up on the map, but there's a whole marketplace here, and everything starts to kind of catch, and people are trying to get out of the area.
Side note: my
Yeah.
Drake is having the best time of his life. He's rolling around in the fire and actually
Was he
enjoying
acid or was he
himself.
fire?
He's fire. He said acid
fire.
first,
Yeah,
but he
acid
switched
one
fire.
never worked out.
So,
we changed it.
You can move your characters off the map if you want, but as you can see, the marketplace here is sort of just starting to catch
No,
and
I
starting
kind
to
of feel
spread.
floaty. I like it.
It's like a great London
I
fire.
think
Yes.
we're done with the battle, Matt, right?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and switch back to the main can.
That's hot rubbish.
And yeah, that is the end of that battle. Obviously, the battle's not over, and they are still continuing to run down the street.
I'm gonna hand that camera back to him so it doesn't.
Yeah, we can hand it back. Yeah, it's fine.
Lovely.
We're gonna probably go to break soon enough, anyways. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, what are you guys doing for now? You need to be hot on this trail.
We should actually.
up with that
he
horse.
kind of made his trail hot, so it doesn't.
He's
really
on a
matter.
hot trail.
You
Yeah,
know, I think
he has lightning arcing off him. He looks like a sparkler running down the street at this point.
I'll get the dad jokes.
The trail seems hot. Let's keep following.
Oh, jeez.
I write like a note or something that I know they're gonna see in my path, and I put like a stone on top of it, and then I run in the direction of.
You would not have time to probably write a whole note. I mean, it's that they are probably running around the corner as this happens. I'm assuming, right?
Going this way.
I'm gonna say by the time you're finishing up, they're probably turning around the corner, and they can probably see you and everything else.
Okay, then.
That would happen within like probably
So this
5,
this
6
fire is
seconds.
also spreading really fast, right?
Yes, the fire it seemed to have stopped spreading once Raiden left, but it is spreading now just because it is a fire. I mean, it is spreading as a natural fire now.
I mean, are these buildings here relatively close together
Nelius.
as well?
We're gonna need some help. Use the horn.
Fire.
We have to go after him.
I'm yelling at my Drake, going like, "Can't you do something about these fires?" And my Drake's just rolling around in the flames. Just
The
like,
fires would be spreading. There's no houses in this vicinity. It's mostly just a castle wall after this marketplace. But where Reilin is going is just full of houses. So he is spreading this carnage through the city of Mornheim as he runs through the streets.
I'm following after.
Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, everyone else is maybe probably turning around the corner if they're following and they can see down the street
No, we're
here.
following.
Yeah. Then I'm going to say all of you are following down the street, and I think that's a good point to maybe go to break for now, and we'll come back for the second half of what's going on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Hope you'll join us when we come back.
Yeah.
Don't go
Same
anywhere.
place. Don't go anywhere.
Give this back to him. How much time we have? We're live.
We're live, buddy.
Like some of your what?
Are we good on the volume?
Not even.
Yeah, everything's on? Audio-wise?
And we're back.
Let me just double check just to make sure because I don't know if you can hear me. But yeah,
More like
we're
working
back.
on a
You wanna go
schedule
ahead and
for
talk
tomorrow.
Well, I absolutely will. When we check those dials, ladies and
Just like
gentlemen.
literally smoking
We
a
good?
cigarette. Oh, we're back.
Yeah,
We're back.
Hey guys.
Smooth, very smooth.
Hey, so we appreciate you sticking around for the break. As our little mascot guy there, Herbie, the talking, running mushroom thingy, has graciously thrown in your face several times subscriptions. We do stay afloat thanks to sponsors and subscriptions. So if you get a chance to real quick talk about that, we have a couple tiers. Tier 1, $4.99, Ruby Canyon Miners. Right now, it's probably going to be changing soon as we get into Season 2, but currently, we have access to a private Discord channel with the DM where you'll be able to take part in a vote on a special encounter that'll happen in an upcoming episode. Tier 2, at $9.99, we have the Black Iron Merchants. We have access to, again, private, all the things above, as well as the ability to take part in a live video chat with the cast at some point that's reserved just for you in the Tier 2. And that takes place once a month. And we also have Tier 3, which at $24.99, you guys are so generous, we have the Platinum Conquerors, which provides access to all the above, as well as the opportunity to get together and chat with our DM to create a custom NPC based on your input for the current campaign that will spring up somewhere in the game. Again, this will probably be getting altered as we get into Season 2, so if you want to take advantage of that, better do it quick. Also, you can find a link to our Discord, in case you're curious, down below in the About section, and that'll give you an opportunity to join us, chat with us, join the community. But, hey, if you're not quite ready to commit to paying a monthly subscription, totally understand. On top of all the other paid services such as Netflix, HBO Max, Disney+, Hulu, the list goes on, there are other opportunities to do so. So, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you're provided a single voucher, and that's each month at no additional cost to you whatsoever, and that can be used to support any Twitch channel you like. Hopefully ours. Simply click the subscribe button below. Choose Amazon Prime as your payment method, so you're not using your own wallet. Now, because this is a voucher, you will have to manually resubscribe using the same method each month. I know, stinks, but hey, just bear in mind that you may need to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account in order for that to happen. But once it's done, it's done. Also, if you're already a member or would like to just make a small one-time donation to the channel, which we really appreciate to help us keep going, then simply click the button in the About section labeled Donations to the channel. You'll find that below in the About section. Just remember, whether you choose to donate, subscribe, or look around in the chat, we appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. So we hope you enjoy the rest of the adventure.
Cool. We talked about sponsors in the beginning too, or do we skip over that?
We'll talk about that after.
Let's get
back to the game before it gets too much later.
Just making sure.
I don't want to bore people just yet.
Too much talk. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah, we're in a very exciting spot. So no worries. No battle map right now. So Reilin was actually running away after Thomason. Thomason just booked it on a horse and ran down the street in a trail of fire down this sort of residential sort of path down Mornheim. What is everyone doing? Just ignore the map for right now. And what is everyone doing on the way there? You do hear commotion starting from the order house that you're in. As you left the area, you do hear people in the inside. You hear one specific voice just saying, Where'd they go? Thomason, where'd he go? Find them now! So they are trying to spread out, put out the fire, and they're trying to obviously find you.
I'd say this town's a bit big for just us, right? Think we need a hand?
Yes.
Yeah?
How could we do that? Everything's on fire.
Well, all the more reason. I reach into my tunic and I pull out the horn and I give it a solid blast.
You don't get a reply, but you can hear it yourself, so you know that whoever was bound to hear that knows that you need help.
I think that's about it. And I toss the horn to you as we're running.
That's it?
I put it away in my bag of holding, and let's make our way. We must find Thomason before they do.
Oh, come on.
And before Reilin does. We need to stop him.
So is there a trail of fire?
There is a trail of fire that goes down the street. Actually, I can go ahead and pull back to the battle map if we want to look. Otherwise,
Not necessary.
I think it's okay, but you guys can see it.
I mean, it does look pretty cool if you want to pull it up. But
Yeah, I'm kinda
Sure. Might
distracted
as well.
by
We
this.
can pull it up and then go back real quick.
By this amazing battle map. I don't know what you can say.
Let's see. Yeah,
Yeah,
place
but
this
put us
all.
in the street
Yeah.
somewhere.
Gonna put us all in the middle.
Yeah, put us all on the streets. I mean, you may want to interact here. You may not want to. But
The
if you want a
battle
visual
map looks
representation
great.
of it. Oop! I gotta step over that cord. Okay. So yeah, on the camera there, you can see that
There's
there's
fire
a street,
everywhere.
and there's just basically fire that's leading down, directly down.
Sort of a matrixy.
There's like no grip pads on this tripod, so it's just like slowly coasting. There we
Yeah,
go. Oh,
exactly.
whatever. We got a wire on the camera. All right.
By the way, your support and subscriptions help us pay for such devices. But in the future, we're looking to make some small technical changes so we can really
Yes.
zoom in and show less of the studio.
We are trying to get a better battle cam next up on the list for sure. That is going to be very helpful.
Dedicated battle cam.
Ooh, I like that.
Exactly. Dedicated battle cam.
Oh, you can actually.
What's that?
Where,
Oh.
where it's located. Yeah, for the cable.
Yeah, you could push it more, but it's like it's not cooperating with me. It doesn't want to pull very
That's
far.
fine. Whatever, man. It's all good.
It's okay. It's a white cable. If you can pull it more.
Anyway, we're not fighting right in the moment.
I was just gonna hold it for a second. But as you run down, you notice the tree on fire. You notice people just scattering on the streets. And I'm gonna go ahead and just scroll as you're walking here. You'll see the map kind of move. You notice that there is a sort of. I'm trying to make you
Floating.
place
We're
you-
floating.
You're floating. You move past, and you see a sort of block in the road where everything is fallen apart. And you see next to you an orphanage on fire. You see kids running out into the street, and there's a woman running out, and she's just pleading for help, and everyone around her is just skirting around.
We've got to try to help them.
Absolutely. Yeah. So,
Okay. The rubble in
where's your-
front of
where's
you,
your orphanage?
you could traverse through the rubble if you wanted to. You probably take a little bit of fire damage. To the right of you is the orphanage.
Nelius. Just stand back with your mage hand. I jump in
To the orphanage.
into the orphanage. If anybody wants to follow, that's fine.
Okay.
How tall is the orphanage?
You can see the orphanage right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull it so you can see everything on the map. The orphanage is this building here. It is coated in fire, of course. Let me go ahead and, as the fire is starting to spread a little bit, you come into the main building, and you can place yourself right around here on the door if you want to.
Okay.
If you're trying to go into the into the building there.
Is it 2 stories, 1 story? Or
It's just one story, multiple
story.
rooms. As you go in, you see a lobby. The lobby's on fire. She's trying to get the kids out.
Okay. Well, it's 1 story. Then
This is the lobby?
I retract what I said to Nelius. I was gonna. My idea was that I was gonna just throw kids out and have them mage hand.
Mage hand would
Mage hand, unfortunately, we just go to the ground.
Yeah.
And they would
It doesn't
splash.
work.
It's not
No.
that strong.
So wait,
No,
so
no.
they're in the
You can
lobby.
use big
Most of the
bees, but that's
kids,
a different-
most of the
maybe big
kids are
bees,
in the lobby.
Most of them are. They seem like at least maybe 5 or 6 are making it out, and the woman sort of comes out. She's covered in ash and everything. She's sort of coughing. She's, "It came out of nowhere. There's still children inside. Please help them, please."
I look at Hideko. Let's do this. And run in. I have, of course, the resistance.
Ooh, fire resistance.
And I look at Hideko and I go, I think this is better for me. Doesn't hurt me as much because this little guy.
You are going to take basically a turn of fire damage for every turn you're in here, and the fire is going to continue to spread.
Great.
We're going to treat it sort of like a turn-based mode. So whoever's going in can go ahead and roll for initiative, or they can just choose whoever wants to go first to whatever. works
I
for you.
am nowhere near anyone here.
You're running. Okay, where are you going?
I was
Do you want me to go
when I last leave off. I was
No,
following.
I'm gonna let you go first
the
since you
horse.
have.
Oh, so you continued on.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Then
Should I
you
roll
continued on. Go ahead. Pull yourself further down the street. Jump over the
Should I
things.
roll initiative for my Drake? For...
It depends if you want to. If you're not arguing about initiative, then go ahead and just do turn order, whatever you want.
Are
Here's
there
my...
any windows here, by the way?
There are, yes. You cannot quite see. You'd have to jump over the fire barricade here to get to towards the windows, but yes.
Here's an interesting advantage. So my Drake is probably bigger than what age? How big are these kids? I would say like.
They're 5 to 10 probably or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my Drake could technically carry them.
You could probably carry one at a time at least,
Drag
yeah.
like one of them out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my Drake for that. So let's. So I go. So I'm here. Do I see any children here? Do I have to roll perception?
No, there's nothing in this
Let's
room.
roll
It's-
initiative so we can keep this
Sure.
organized.
Let's just go and roll initiative. Whoever's going in there, roll initiative for me then. So we
Okay.
have an order of who goes first.
Yeah,
13.
I got a 16.
that's perfect.
I got 6.
Okay. All right. So you're in the lobby here. You see everything. You're going towards the door, but we're gonna go ahead and go to 𝐻𝐻𝐸 first. 𝐻𝐻𝐸, what are you doing as you walk in this building?
Well, I'm
as
gonna
well?
acrobat. Can I use my acrobatics to get up on the building and get in through the window?
You'd have to jump over the fire itself first. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me and see if you can sort of maybe do a jump over it or flip over it or whatever without taking damage.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll roll a little bit of damage for that, and then we'll have
Yeah,
you go in through the window.
That's fine. Alrighty. That's going to be a 14.
Okay, I'm gonna say you make it over just fine, but you would still take damage. You only take just 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Just as it wasn't super bad. And you can go ahead and go in through that window if you wanted to. You break in through the window.
Yes.
I'm gonna use the same acrobatics check for that. I think it's fine. You're not gonna take damage from jumping in the window. This first room here, you see it's full of smoke and it's hard to see, but you do see one child in the corner of the room and is sort of crying and huddled in the corner.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that child and put him. Well, just follow me, and I put him on top of my back. And
Okay,
I-
going back out the window or going back the other side?
I'm gonna kind of break through this door
Mhm.
and see if I can see anything. Actually,
That first
No.
door there, you notice.
wait, this is on one story, right? So yeah,
Yes.
you know what? No, I'm sorry. So I will go ahead
Okay.
and take him outside.
Okay.
Okay. And
How much movement was that already? I think you're almost done with your turn. That's
Yeah, no, I'm almost done with my turn.
Uh-huh.
So I will take him outside. Now, where's the woman? Is she?
on the other side of the fire from where
is-
you were.
So I tell him to wait here for me, and then I come back
Well, you're
inside,
also-
and I'll
you're-
wait.
yeah, you're
That'll be my
carrying
end of my
somebody
turn.
too.
That could be the woman if you want to place her just outside the front door there.
Okay.
Okay. So that is your turn. Digo, your turn then.
Okay, so I've come into this room, the main lobby room,
Mhm.
with my Drake behind me.
Yes.
Anything I
Sounds
see?
good. Once again, fire everywhere, spreading very quickly. Smoke rising to the ceiling. It's hard to see, and you probably are coughing a little bit, but you can see a door leading towards what you can only assume is the rest of the building.
Can I use an extra action to move to that door?
You don't need. I think you still have movement left.
So
You've
movement
only moved a
left,
couple
okay, so
spaces,
I can
right?
move in.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
yeah, I can
so
move, like,
you can get to the door. That's most of your movement. Free action to open the door, but as you try to open the door, you notice it's sort of being pushed against by something.
Okay.
Seems like there's something on the other side of that door.
Okay.
And the handle is, I mean, it's a metal handle, so it's getting hot.
Yeah, it's getting hot.
stinging to the touch, and
Okay.
everything around you starting to crackle and spread.
Okay. Can I use an action on the door?
What do you
Or
want to try
we
to
out
do?
of actions.
How do you wanna
Get
try
my
to open
battle
it?
axe and cut it down.
Sure. What are you chopping at? The handle? Trying to get something? Are you here
So
Johnnying it and going
basically,
straight for the middle of the
I
door?
I shoulder the door. Does the door actually like move at all, or is there any sort of?
You'd have to do an athletics check then, if that's what you want to do.
An
Yeah.
athletics check then.
Sure.
Athletics check, go. That's a 9.
Plus your athletics, which
I forgot my athletics.
I don't think you're super strong. You are an orc,
13.
though, half orc, right? Oh, 13. You push against the door and you notice that it budges, but it only cracks open about this much. You probably cannot squeeze through that much. And you notice that the fire is also inside this door as
Okay.
well. It is spreading throughout the rest of the building.
Okay.
It's almost enough open to where you could get through, but not quite yet.
Okay.
That is going to
any way I
be
could
your
do it?
action.
Yeah. Is there any way I could do it to communicate with Hideko? To
You can scream out to him.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you wanted to scream, yeah.
I'm just like screaming. I'm just like, just damn door. I'm like slamming right through. It keeps slamming into
You can
it.
hear the sound come from the
Okay.
hallway in front
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Nelius, your turn.
All right. I use message and cast it toward Digo,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "What do you see? Describe it."
Well, standing in front of one of the doors to get into the rest of the orphanage, and it's hot. It's really, really hot. I'm surrounded by fire. That's about it.
I forgot to roll the damage. You took 5 damage rounded down, so you took only
like 3.5.
2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Or
What'd you move me?
Yeah, 2 damage.
I don't know.
At the end of your turn.
We were all on this side, and I don't know why you were here. Are you on the side? Is he on the side?
Nelius, whatever side you want to be on. You start off on the other side. If you want to be on that side, you would have to climb over the fiery barricade
What
thing.
if I started over there?
Yeah, you start there. Do you want to move from there?
Oh, I see. I'd have to go through the fire.
Yes. It's kind of it's like the buildings have sort of started to fall over into each other and sort of created like the wagons and everything sort of falling apart, and you have this wall
I
of fire
see,
in front of you.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I guess that would work out. I
Gotta
just
do
wouldn't
the
have
go.
much- I wouldn't have any action though. That's
Go.
fine. Since I think we're in agreement that I get 1 or 2 of these max.
Okay.
The Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
What was it from
It
again?
was from that the necklace that you allowed me to keep. The brother.
Yeah, I think I think it was one use of it. I think is what I said per
Okay.
long rest or whatever.
Have
yeah.
we used it? I can't remember.
I don't
Have
think
we
you've
used
used it at all.
this day? No.
No,
Okay.
I think
cool.
you're good.
Then I will use it. For the record, it's
Okay.
being used. So I'm gonna Misty Step through here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You can Misty Step 30 feet, so if you want to land directly by that window, you could,
Oh,
or whatever.
Okay, yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
then I will.
Or more than 30,
Come in.
60, or whatever, 30. No, 30.
Or is that's not a door, is it? That's a door. I guess.
The
couldn't-
door is going to be right here, if you see my mouse.
You can't Misty Step inside?
You have to see where you're going to
Ah.
with Misty Step.
Got it.
Okay. That's 30, and I open the door, and then obviously I can't go anywhere else. But
Okay.
I am gonna
That
take a
door,
look inside.
that door does open. As soon as it opens, you feel like it's almost like a vacuum, like the wind sort of juts in through the window
Oh,
behind you,
no.
and it's now feeling this fire as it spreads through the hallway, just ripples
Nice.
down the ceiling and everything.
I get the hair moment. It's like
Oh, and Spider-Man, like,
Yeah, or he's just like, yeah,
Maybelline. Yeah.
like a Pert Plus commercial.
oh
some
god.
reason- Okay.
no, it's the.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's just
Yeah,
spreading
we
out.
get
There
the
you
bomb
go.
on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't let me place it exactly, but it is
no.
spreading through the house very quickly now.
Sorry.
I think that's going to be in my turn because that's
Okay.
a bonus. There's
Heiko,
action.
your turn. You do also, when you open it, you do see the cabinet leaning against the next door next to you. Heiko, you can see this as well now that the door's open, and you heard that Digo wants to come in, but you also do hear kids whimpering from the next room over. You're sort of crying out now,
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
the fire
bro, I can
spreads.
get the kids.
I'm all focused on the kids.
Okay.
So which
Damn.
room? Here, this one or this one?
You don't know. You do hear the cries coming from the room next to you, and down the hallway for sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna flip over this guy over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go.
Make sure to count your movement.
Right. I will in a second.
Mhm.
You said not in here, but in this one, right?
You heard it in that one. Yep.
This one. So
Yep.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in here.
Yep, you see two kids on the bunk beds, and the fire is starting to spread onto the beds on the ceiling and everything, and they're trying to hide under the blankets.
Okay. So I come in. I grab the kids. I have to count in a second. So I'm gonna grab the kids. Don't worry.
You could grab
Follow
two,
me.
but you would
Yeah.
you would have your movement for
Yeah.
sure for grabbing two.
So I will. Well, I'll grab one and take one by the hand
Mhm.
and help make them follow me here. So I have one.
You would still have half movement though
Yeah.
to take two at a time.
to take two at a time.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So every
be
step would be two
encumbered.
steps.
I can
I'm
help you.
encumbered.
I can help you once it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take them so
that's
far
fine.
and then leave one if you
That's
wanted to
fine.
or whatever.
Hold
But yeah,
on. I was here, right?
I remember you're halved.
You're in
Hold
the
on.
hallway.
I
You're-
know.
35, 40.
I think I'm only able to grab the kids.
Go to the hallway.
and
Go to
I'm
the
stuck
hallway.
here.
Go to the
Okay.
hallway.
No,
No, I think that's his
I
movement.
think that's all my movement.
Oh.
You have
I was
a
gonna
dash.
say, if you can,
action.
can't you make it like right
Oh,
here?
dash.
I do.
You can
I do have a
dash.
dash.
You-
Yeah,
would
make
double
it
your
to the
speed.
hallway.
Yeah.
So you would be able to use your movement one more time.
Make
Okay.
it to,
So
make
you
it
have
to the
movement at
hallway.
what,
I got
40
you.
or 45?
Yeah.
So you can use 40.
Well, actually, I have 50. 'cause
yeah,
I have-
50.
yeah. 'cause
Nice.
yeah.
So
'cause I have
you can
mobility. Yeah,
move
hold on.
25 more feet. So the five more spaces.
Make
Okay.
it to the hallway.
One,
Just make it to the hallway.
two,
That's it.
3, 4, and then 5.
Perfect.
Cool. Technically, you see the cabinet leaning against the door there, and you notice the kids are there, and you see Nelius, and that is the end of your turn.
Okay.
That is Digo.
right, cool.
You can probably get the gist of what's happening here since the door's open enough. Maybe you can get your head in or something.
Okay. Still can't get through.
Still can't get through unless you want to try to make another athletics and try to push it again. But
So how big is the slit? Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I mean, it's
thank
like you can maybe get some of your head through, but you can't get all the way through. The cabinet's sort of pitched up at an angle to where it's leaning against this door.
Shoot. Okay.
Something fell over, whatever it was, and it's sort of propped against the door.
Shoot. Okay. I tell so Neelis, you're in there. Can I take another athletics check to see
Sure.
if I can
Go ahead and try
bust
to
down this
make one more.
cabinet?
It might just do it.
Oh man, here we go.
You got some out of it
Is
last
this gonna
time.
be it? Oh god. That's a 9.
9. I'm gonna say a 9 is still enough to budget enough to be able to get it open to where you can squeeze through.
Okay, so
That is gonna be your action, I would say though. But I would say you can get through the door now. Yeah.
okay, so I squeeze through.
You crack it. You hear wood crack and splinter, and yeah.
Okay, so I
you
get
can
through
squeeze
to the
that
other
entrance.
side. Does that give me an advantage on being able to pull this cabinet back?
The cabinet's already. You cracked it enough to where the cabinet sort of fell
got by it.
across, and so
Okay.
you can clearly make it through. Yeah.
Okay, so I make it through. Once I'm there,
Take the kids.
I look at
move it, right?
yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah, you move 2 spaces?
Yes, I
You
just
still
moved
get
two.
all the rest
so
of
I
your
still going
movement?
by 30 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I look to Hideko.
You can move.
What are you gonna do? Where do we go?
Out the window.
Oh, you can
so
you can follow me.
Yeah, so that's just a funny moment right there. Just us like being dramatic, and you're just like, "Well, you can follow me." It's like, "Oh, that's perfect." No, I love that. We're just looking at you, just like, "Oh," like it's
You
all.
hear down the end of the hall. You hear like pounding on the door. You hear, "Help! Help us! Help!"
I yell.
At the end of the hallway.
I look at.
shit.
I look at Hideko. I go, "Go! We'll take him." And my Drake, I communicate with my Drake, and my Drake is at your disposal. I have my Drake with you, so
Sweet.
I take the kid. I take the kids and I go with Nelius.
Okay. Did I give you fire damage for that last turn? I don't think I did.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll real quick. You just take one more point of fire damage.
Hey.
I've been rolling all in that ones on my
Actually,
damages rolls.
sorry, can I switch something?
Yeah, sure.
Instead of that, I switch this. Can I have me? I'll go with Hideko, and then I'll have one of the kids on top of the Drake. It's a medium sized.
So you're taking one of the
So one of the Drake
kids
is gonna
from
have. I
Heiko?
put one of the kids on top of the Drake, and
Yeah.
the Drake's gonna take the kid out.
Okay.
And then, are you gonna take one?
I can take one now.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay,
And then
good.
I go with Hideko.
Sounds good.
Take one of the kids, yeah.
Then that is going to be Neelius' turn then.
Perfect.
Your Drake can go ahead and move out on his turn too.
Yeah. So it's moving
go ahead
out
and
with
move
one of
it.
the kids. Just you see a
35
kid with a Drake.
So we got 2 kids out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Already.
two kids.
All right, so I take one of the children's hands, or carry it depending on how big it is. I don't know, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Give me
Like
a 5-year-old.
8-year-old.
Sure.
You're like,
Sure.
We'll split the middle.
Yeah, yes, okay, fine. I grab their little hand and I rush them out.
Okay.
Right.
So, yeah.
So that's going to be your movement. You can still use a dash if you wanted to move back in because you didn't really do much as far as an action goes. So you can
Okay.
get twice the movement.
Well, I figure I'm just going to make the situation worse. So rather than that, can I use a free action, get a head count?
Yeah. Outside there are 3 kids, and you just rescued 2 more. So you have 5 total outside.
So 5 outside.
Can you do a check? Or are you gonna talk to us?
Yeah, I could probably do that. Actually, yeah, I could. Actually,
can't do
what's this? Yeah, that's a good point. I could easily. I got a head count. Hey, we've got 5 outside, and again, it's to you. I've got 5 outside. Your Drake's with us. Quick response. What do you want?
Can I roll? Do I need to roll a perception to notice any
No,
screaming?
it's straight
How
to your
many?
straight to your head.
No, I know, but
So how many
but
kids?
The kids screaming. How many kids are screaming?
You can roll a perception check if you want. I think it'd be hard to get an exact number because all you hear is just a jumble of voices and stuff.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say you know there's at least like 3 or 4 at least in the
Okay.
next room.
Say
That
to
large
you,
room at the end.
I'm just like, we haven't checked the other room. There's about to be 3 or 4 in there. We have to go.
Okay, and the message cuts off, but I get it.
Okay.
Before I turn over, can I do a quick medical evaluation? Make sure that everybody's good.
They're coughing and they're a little bit burnt up. They got first degree burns or whatever, but they're okay. The kids are. Okay.
They're okay.
They're all totally fine.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All right.
they will be totally fine.
And I think that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Then back to Heiko.
Is this a window?
That is going to be a window. You should have been able to see that from the street if you jumped over. Yeah.
Okay. So he took the kids. No, but this is the quickest route. There's nothing in here?
You don't know yet.
Okay, so I need to check, right?
Up to you.
Can I open the door?
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to open the door.
Make
Anyone
it-
in here?
Make a dexterity check as you open the door for me.
Okay. Okay. That would be 21.
21, nice. That is a success. You would still take half, which is okay. It's not that much. You take 4 points of fire damage. As you open the door, the fire, this room is full of fire, and the flames sort of pour out into the room with you as you open the door. Sort of almost as a blast, and the smoke pillows out. You look through the smoke, and you can see enough of the room to where you know this room is mostly empty. It's full of fire. If anything is in here, it would be dead, but it seems like it's clean anyways.
Okay. Then I'm gonna make it to this door and I'm gonna run at it.
Okay.
Boom! Just hit it with my shoulder.
Okay, you open that door. You see this room is very quickly catching as well. And as you open this door as well, you just feel the same thing, the sort of pressure of wind come from behind you as it sort of sucks in the air to this room. You hear the kids cough and the smoke sort of clears out of your way, but you see at least 5 or 6 kids in here.
Holy cow.
All right.
They're all sort of huddled up next to the beds here in a ball around each other, sort of all trying to help each other.
Where are they? They're all huddled up. Where?
They're all huddled up sort of like right here where the mouse is, where it's just
Okay.
like between the beds.
Okay. So.
And I'm going to go ahead and spread the fire as it spreads into the room here. It's going to spread around the corners of it, basically.
Nice.
All right. I see. All right. Diego, we have 5 more in here. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna kick this bunk bed over on the fire,
Okay.
and I'm gonna lead the kids over the bunk bed and out the window.
Okay. It would be sort of hard. It's almost like running over like a giant sort of toppled ladder. I would say it'd be very, very difficult terrain. So it'd be like probably 4 steps of movement for every 1 step of movement over the bunk bed. So just letting you know, it's not like an easy
not gonna
bridge
be
to
an instant
cross.
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But I want to get that.
So you'd
bunk
have
bed
2
knocked over
spaces
to
would
give
be.
me a little bit of just to kind of dampen the fire just
Gotcha.
quickly before
I
it
think you just
catches.
edit.
It's very quickly catching on the dry hay beds. I would say if you jump over it now, you might be okay to get to the
Yeah.
window. It would take, however, 8 steps of movement just to get to the window. So that is your whole movement basically just to get over the top of it. And most of the kids probably wouldn't make it all the way over the whole top.
Well, I'm putting and putting one kid. I'm gonna put the smallest
Okay.
kid on top of me.
So you grab the smallest kid, you topple over the beds, and you're going towards this window.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatics check is going to be 21.
A 21, nice. You make it over the bed. How much more movement do you have left over?
Let's see.
You already moved quite a bit.
Shoot.
10,
Done
15,
some actions
20,
too.
30, 35, 40. So that's my 45. So I have 10 feet essentially right now.
10 feet. You're able to make it just on top of the bed, and that's where you have to stop your whole turn.
Right. And I don't have a dash or anything like that.
No, because you had to use your action to pick up the kid, yeah.
Right.
So that would be your turn. The kids are trying to follow you behind.
Right.
And that's it. Digo.
So I move. Actually, before I do that, I hear what's going on in the room and that we need to move quick.
I'm hoping we can toss
No,
the
I
kids.
wanted to ask a question on this if you allow it. So I have Zephyr Strike as
Yes.
a spell.
Yes.
Now with that, you could basically use advantage whenever somebody's striking you with a weapon, but gives a walking speed. My walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of this turn. Can I use that for this turn just to be able to increase?
It'd be the
by
same thing
30?
as using your dash action, basically. So you would get the
Okay.
same amount of movement, yeah.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter either way. But yeah, that's totally fine. So you
cast
can
it.
have 60 feet of movement on that turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll cast it to go. So I'm gonna go in. Where are the kids at?
The kids are following directly
with
behind
me right
Heiko.
here.
You see them sort of stumbling over this bed as they're trying to crawl through. The fires are quickly eating at sort of these hay mattresses that are toppled over.
I grab 2 of them.
Okay.
And then any windows, anything right
There's
here?
one window that he's going towards. I'm going to say you can grab 2 of them. And you can make it one more step with 2 of them, and that would be the end of your turn.
Great. I look at him. I look at him, and basically I'm just like holding the 2 kids. I'm like, window.
Window.
So there's how many kids I said? 5?
5.
And you have 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
currently. So
I
there's
have
2
one
more
on top
behind
of me
you.
and two,
Gotcha.
and two
Okay.
with us.
That is it.
Can I move my Drake to possibly
Yes,
go
it'd be your
towards-
Drake's turn now.
Yeah. So Drake is 30.
We got this. I got step of the wind.
Okay, so my Drake makes it right up to the window, so
Okay.
it's not gonna make it fully
Okay.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
If you wanted to use the dash action on the Drake, I think you can, but it wouldn't be able to pick up a kid or anything, but you could have it move more.
Okay, have it move more?
Yeah.
Okay, so my Drake goes from there. It manages to
I'm sure
would
it
it
can
break
dash.
the window if it does go through. Has this window been
Sure.
disturbed?
Yeah, it would break the window. It's
Okay,
just a
do I have
glass
to roll
pane
anything
window.
for that?
Mm-mm.
Nope. Okay,
It
breaks
just smash through.
Boom, breaks through the window.
It's going to take damage just because 5 damage piercing of glass
fine.
sort of shattering on it and everything.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. So it's in there. It takes one of the kids.
Okay.
It has
It would be able to
like,
get to the kid. It's not picked it up yet because it has its.
It like
doesn't have an
acknowledges to
action.
one of the kids. It like
But yeah.
lowers its head, and then the kid like kind of climbs on its back. So one of my Drake has
Perfect.
one of them on its back.
Nelius, your turn then.
Is that window open? Did you break through?
He just broke
The
it.
Drake
He
just
broke
crashed
this
through
one.
it, yeah.
We just
Alright,
broke
so
that.
I can probably see that.
This is like 911 Lone Star going on right now.
Right?
This is like a little fire team.
I've fallen and I
Shit.
can't get up.
I look to the I assume the caretaker, the mistress, or
She's across the fire from you.
oh, she's on the other side. Oh, good gravy. That's gonna work.
So you can see here the wall of fire is about maybe, what, 4 something feet high, whatever.
How many children do you have here?
Let me see, what do we have? How
Quickly!
many have we saved here? I just want to make sure
saved
we're counting
5
right.
5.
So there was
We had
5 outside and there was 5 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 11. I counted correctly. 11!
11. Anyway, hey, go! Because I see something come out.
Yeah.
How many do we have left? How many do you have?
5 outside. I have 5 here.
Oh no. I probably not good. I quickly, no, I don't even cast anything. I run back inside. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We haven't gone in here, right?
As soon as you get to the 25 spot, make a perception check for me as you search, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
You're like right here.
You're scanning the hallways. You're looking around. You're in a panic through this thick smoke. You're looking for this last
It's like
kid.
a super intense
Come
episode.
on, baby. Oh, so close yet so far. That's 11.
11. You're looking around, and you know that you checked the first room very carefully. You know the second room, there's no chance. The third room that everyone's in, you don't know if they checked it, and then the first room you don't know if it was fully checked or not. So your best bet is one end of the building, either to your left or to your right.
So, can I see from here that this door has been cracked or knocked? Because I know they were
Well,
busting through.
I took the two
You took the
out of
kids,
here.
yeah. So that
Took
was
the kids out of here.
yes.
Okay.
This one I opened, you said there was no one in here.
Yes, you're for sure. The one that's completely on fire, that's empty.
John
You're,
Cena
you're for
puzzle.
sure. There's
Are
no
you
one
sure
in there.
about that?
The first one here as well that you went into, you're completely
I've been
sure.
going through there.
You've never been through this one. He said it was clear, and you've never been to this one at all. And this is where all the kids are at, and I don't think you went through this one at all either.
Well,
started
Digo
there.
went through there, and
He
he said
did.
no one was in there.
Well, he didn't check if there was any kids in there.
Oh! Wait, no, I did.
You ran in, and I say you see it. You see a lobby here, like an entranceway.
I
and you
swear I
ran to the door.
did. What? No!
I'm pretty sure
No!
you didn't do a perception
what?
check, so I'm pretty sure we did not.
Well,
but
Okay, but we also didn't check this room. This room is.
I did.
that one he did.
did.
I swear I
It's
did.
flushed open,
Yeah.
right?
I know what
Sorry.
happened. You didn't see them.
Oh, that's probably not.
They're all John Cena.
Yeah,
They're all John Cena.
All right. I quickly I
This
forced
some
myself back
bullshit.
through here.
That's better. Yeah.
Forced myself back through here. Children, hello! Anybody here?
You hear a coughing come from behind the counter on the far corner.
Oh, you little shit.
Sort
I don't know
of
if I have enough
right
room
here?
for that
Leave
left.
him.
Right
Leave
here.
him. The little
Oh,
kid.
come
The
on.
rest of them were. The rest of them had the courage
As the
to
fire
get
spreads again.
rescued.
It's probably
This
a little
one is
kid,
just.
dude.
As the fire spreads more, you hear just like almost like sniffling, just no reply, just coming from that corner over there.
It's just fire. Calm down.
It's pretty much all.
You have a dash, I
do
think,
have a
still.
dash, actually. All right, I get to the edge. Can I?
You see a kid hiding underneath that lip of the desk, sort of in the corner.
The sorcerer. What will the sorcerer
Free
do?
action. Come here.
Yeah.
Come on. I'll get you out of here.
Looks up, sort of wipes his eyes, and sort of coughing through smokes and everything, and sort of just like reaches out in his hand towards you. This
grab him.
little boy.
Obviously, I can't. I don't have any movement left, but
That's fine.
I
Yeah, you
grab him.
take him by the hand. Sure.
I bring him close.
Okay. Next up is going to be 𝐻𝐻𝐸 again. Then
I grabbed the other kid, so I have one in
sorry.
my hand.
you also take 5 points of fire damage at the end of your turn as you're traversing through this fire and pushing through and sort of trying to protect this kid.
Shoot.
Go
So
ahead.
I have the one that I'm holding. I flip him onto my back. I grab the other kid, and then I'm gonna I'll go ahead and step of the wind out.
Okay. Step the wind is what is it a teleport type thing, or is it just you get bonus move speed? How does it work exactly?
It's just essentially. I mean, I'm just doing it for flavor.
It's use
but
key
really-
to use key to I think get more movement or something, right?
It's basically disengage dash action. I mean, and jump distance is doubled. That's the only thing. So it's I'm just doing it so I can
Yeah.
jump out.
For flavor. Okay.
more
Yeah, you're able to make it over as well. I'm gonna say now that you're out, and that's probably
Really, I'm just dashing.
you're gonna drop the kid out there. Are you gonna go back in?
So no.
Go
I'm
and use
not.
all your movement.
I'm
Okay.
going to use all my movement to. Well, I'm going to obviously tell them, you got this.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna. How many do I have? How
Now,
many
you don't
is
know that I ran back in.
No, I don't know that you ran back.
No. Yeah, count your spaces, and you would have double your movement.
I mean, I want to bring all the kids together. Is what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
I'm not going to just leave 2 kids over
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
So I'm coughing my way down and bringing the other kids here.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 30.
Okay, so you would get 2 more, or sorry, you would get 20 more feet, which is 4 more spaces,
Right.
and then you would get another 50 on top of that because you have your dash.
Yeah.
Although-
so I'm just gonna kind of stay right here by the window. Go ahead. I'm here to help. If you want to toss one out, come on.
Okay, cool.
And that's it.
Digo, your
I'm
turn
gonna stay
then.
right here just for assistance.
So yeah, with the 2 kids, I'm encumbered. So how many spaces do I
You
have?
can just move 2 spaces forward with 2 kids, and that's it.
Great. 1, 2.
But or you could toss a kid.
Oh
to
wait,
can't
then
you?
that would cause
You
my
can-
action. Can I move and
You
still
can
toss?
move 2 spaces and still toss as your action.
Okay,
sure.
so I
yeah.
move right here
Uh-huh.
to him, and I
Mm-hmm.
see him right in the window, and I look at one of the kids, and I'm just like, "You trust me?" And then I throw.
So it just does a very quick
As
nod
I'm
to
like
you.
right here, I
yes.
have one of the kids, and I'm basically just like I have just a hand to this kid, and I hurl him
Okay.
right at 𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐻𝐸.
You toss the kid, and yeah, the kid flies through the opening. Heiko is able to catch the kid very easily. Very small
then-
kid, maybe 6 years old or something.
And then
And you still have one kid, I think.
is that okay? Is that disadvantage on me running?
I would say that's all your movement, and that's your action to throw a kid. So you have
Okay.
still one more kid on you that's sort of clinging to your back as you kind of
I yell
cradle
at-
it through.
I yell at Heiko, got room for one more?
Go ahead.
And I basically look at him. I try to like manage it, and I'm like, "Don't worry, this is gonna be fun." And then I throw him at Heiko.
Okay.
I'll catch him.
Um,
And then we still have one kid on the Drake, or we don't?
We do have a kid on the deck.
This little guy's coming out as he does it. And he
Yeah.
just comes out, and he has the kid on the back.
So
and
is that all
kid's,
the
like,
kids? Yes.
Kids like having fun.
So we got all the kids outside right here.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's still one more kid in there,
There's still one more kid.
and then you still got the kid with you.
That's the missing one.
Okay, yeah.
But there's still one more kid in there.
There's
I'm
still
gonna
one more
grab-
kid in there
I
with
gotta
you.
grab.
Okay.
I can't move and do anything.
No,
No,
that is the
we
end
got
of your
'em all.
turn.
Because I grabbed 2. Your Drake had 1, and you had 2. And
There
you
was
just-
I thought you had 1. Sorry, my bad. So then you're good. That's all of them.
That was
yeah,
all of them,
that's
right?
all of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. We have 5. Okay.
You would take 3 more points of fire damage. That is halved. So 3 points of fire.
Fire!
And now it's Neelius' turn with this last kid.
Has the fire spread even more?
The fire is spread, and you see a beam crash onto the ground in front of the front door. As it just there's the only way out is the way you came, probably. Just sort of everything around just.
What about the window? Can I get?
There is a window right here that leads directly out into that sort of fire area.
Oh, into the fire.
You see right here, there's a window, and there's fire
Oh.
directly next to it. Basically, just everything.
I was looking right here.
Oh, man, it's hard.
That was-
There is a window out back there. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a window out back there.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's probably I can't spread the fire back there, but I'm sure there's fire back there. But I think you should be okay.
I probably can't fit through there, but can I put the kid through it?
Probably, yeah. You can put the kid through the back side there.
That's the case. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here. Look at. All right. I'm gonna lower you through the window. Sorry. I'm gonna lower you through the child through the window. Go to the front. Meet up with the others.
Okay. You open this small window. I mean, it's like this big, but it's enough to fit the kid through, and the kid just falls to the other side. And there's an alleyway, and the kid just runs down the alleyway,
Okay.
and without saying anything, just sort of in a panic, just runs.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try and fight my way out through the entrance.
Okay. Count your movement here. You would have a dash still because technically you didn't do much. Well, actually, no, that was picking up and dropping the kid. I would say you do not have a dash then, yeah. So you can get all the way to the hallway there.
What's my? Is it 30? 35. 30. Okay. So yeah, I'm stuck there.
You take 5 points of fire damage
course
on the
I
end of
do.
your turn. That is the end of your turn, and then is Heiko's turn. If you want, we can stay in turn order.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Heiko, your turn.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna call everyone else. All right. I don't see Neelius. Neelius. I don't know if he hears me or not.
I'm sure with that fire roaring and everything, no.
No. All right. Can I reach a hand out for Digo
You can reach your hand out to have him come out the window if you want him to come out that way, yeah.
so I can at least pull him out?
If he wants to be pulled, sure.
Do I hear anything from Neelius?
You can shout and just see.
Like, oh, so does he know that Neelius isn't out there yet?
He said Neelius, you know he's not out there. You
So
can
I
shout
hear
for
that.
Neelius in there.
I
Yeah,
hear that.
you heard him say Neelius.
Is Neelius out?
I don't see him. Let's go tend to the kids, and we'll deal with Neelius.
No. We have to go in after him.
All right.
And so, yeah.
So instead of pulling him, I am just gonna walk 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I see the kids here. I guess they may or may not tell me.
Mhm.
And I am just gonna kind of call into this window and see if Neelius is in here. Neelius!
These rooms, as you're looking through the window, it just seems to be complete fire. You can't even see anything past the fire and smoke in these
shit.
rooms.
Okay.
Let's just say.
So I'm going to take the kids away from the fire, obviously. And that's all I can do. So I'll pull them here and away from the fire.
Okay. In the middle of the street there, yeah. You still see this stuff is burning. It doesn't seem like it's going to last that much longer, but this is burning mostly down to ash in the middle of the street here.
Okay.
Okay. Digo, your turn.
Before we do it, I mean, things are about to get dicey right now.
That's
why I wore this shirt.
That's
It's
the shirt, by the way. You have to stand
Thank
up a little bit
Thank
more.
you,
so you
T-Turtle.
can feel it.
What? No, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, so I'm sort of, I'm worried about Neelius, and I look over, and I decide to make my tracks back, and I move towards the door.
Mm-hmm.
And what am I seeing with the door right now?
Backdraft.
You had to
Right,
move over the
right,
bed because
right.
it's toppled over right in front of it. So I mean, you have to move a little. You have to use a little bit more extra movement than you would like. You get to this hallway. It is just down the whole hallway and down the ceiling is just starting to fall apart, and everything's starting to fall down to the
Do
ground.
I
and
see
flames.
any? Can I make a roll of perception just to see if I see
Sure,
anything?
make a roll
of him?
perception here. I can't put fire down the middle, but there's also fire going down the middle of the hallway here too.
That's a 24.
Yeah, you see him through the flames and through the smoke and everything. You see Nelius sort of, exactly, covering his eyes, sort of waving away the smoke.
I scream
and
for
everything.
his name. I'm like, Nelius!
Yeah, you can hear it.
Nelius, can you move? Can you see?
I don't know. I think I'm trapped.
Follow my voice. Go towards me.
All right.
Make one dexterity check with disadvantage for me to get through the hallway.
With disadvantage?
With disadvantage, since you're technically blinded right now.
Okay.
It's not blinded, but technically because of smoke.
That was not good. That would be a 6.
A 6. You take an additional 11 points of fire damage as a beam breaks down and sort of like just hits you on the side. It just sort of crashes down on your shoulder. A mix of sort of bludgeoning and fire damage.
Got it.
You can use the rest of your movement to get all the way to the end of the hallway as you finally grab onto Digo's hands if you want to. You're mostly blinded by the smoke, and it's sort of just you're inhaling it, and you're starting to feel like you're going to pass out.
So I grab
Just
him.
reaching out blindly.
I grab him, bring him close to me, and then it's like, come on, you crazy caster, not gonna die on me. And then I go, I do.
I'm going to say we're at a turn order now, and you can make it out.
Can I roll a
the
dex
room here.
to hold on to him, or like?
I think you're fine to lead out there. I'm going to go ahead and say that
Is the fire out
as long as
right-
you're coming out this turn, I'm going to say you don't take any more fire damage, and you
Okay.
can make it out of the
So
window. this turn.
Nelius is right next to me.
You can
Okay,
guide him
cool.
out.
So we
Okay,
both
so
go
we're
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the fire is out right here.
No, the fire's starting to simmer down finally in the very middle there, to where it's starting to clear up. Yeah,
Right
sort
now.
of
You're just,
around.
it's like backdraft. You're just like,
You can see
I'm
it
running
clear.
out there holding you in my arms.
So I'm gonna bring the
fireman
kids.
carry?
I'm gonna bring the kids to the caretaker.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah, fire
you bring the
shit.
kids, and she does sort of a head
Jesus.
count, and she's like,
Came officer and a gentleman.
Where's the last one? Where's the last one? And then you see the
That's
kid come out
terrible.
from the alleyway, sort of like scrubbing its eyes, and she runs and picks up the last kid, and she has all the kids there, and she's very happy. And I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. What? I don't know what happened. It's out of nowhere. The whole city's on fire.
Children playing with matches and all.
She's just sort of kissing all of them and thanking you, sort of scrubbing them all off, and that's kind of where that sort of
Unfortunately,
ends.
we can't stay long, but be well and take care of the little ones.
Just in case. Here. And I hand her a little yellow healing potion.
Nice. She takes it gladly.
I look at my my companions. I know that we have a big mission on our hands, and even taking the time is probably not the smartest thing, but I am very proud of both of you. Thank you.
Don't go falling to pieces already. Let's get back on the road.
No time for that. You're right.
Well, we
So
did something
all-
good today.
Covered in burn marks and ashen faces and everything else, you see the houses are just catching fire one to the other, but you see that there's some mages down the other street that are sort of casting sort of water creation spells and sort of putting out some of these, and you notice their garbs to be members of the order. As they are going through and sort of helping to actually finally doing something that seems helpful in their entire lives.
Oh, for
helping to
once,
put out some
I
of these
still,
fires.
as I'm looking,
They're
do
earning
we
their
all
pay.
see that? Do we all see that?
Yeah, they're down the
We do
street from
not.
where you
As-
came.
as-
The direction you came
oh,
from, the
you.
order house that you came from, you see these members of the order sort of casting water.
As I'm seeing it, I look at my Drake and I'm just like, why couldn't you come back as an ice one? And my Drake's just like looking at me mean and just like kind of because I summoned him that way. And it's just like, I could have made you ice.
He loves all the fire. He's like
Yeah, I'm just like,
panting, wagging his tail.
stupid Drake.
All right. Going on to the next area then? Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing? Telka was the first to go that area, so
Yes,
I will
Tel-
explain what happens
Yes.
next. We can go back to the main camera here again for a second.
Main camera.
Main camera. So, you come around a bend that goes up into sort of a tiered area. So since Mornheim is sort of like built in tiers, this next tiered area is, you recognize the Seer Monastery. And it seems like they all went here. You also notice that the horse that he was riding on, most likely that horse, you find dead on the side of the road. And you see the fire spreading towards the monastery. and you are the first to arrive, and you see Reilin and Thomason fighting it out in the courtyard of the monastery. Thomason is sort of trying to defend himself against Raylin's attacks, and Reilin is getting in some good blows, but the shield that Thomason has seems to be blocking most magical effects that are supposed to be casted at him.
Gotcha.
And you see this sort of war sort of raging out, and the longer it goes on, the more rage that sort of fuels Reilin, and the more it sort of crackles with this fire, this burning fire sort of inside of him. And you see the fire start to turn from white to green, almost like a malicious green color. And as this happens, you all sort of enter the same area, and you see Telka. Are you trying to do anything to stop this before anyone gets here, or are you just sort of watching?
No, I think I should hop in because... Well, no, sorry. I won't hop in. I got to take a potion.
Okay, go ahead and take a potion for me. What potions do you have? You can go ahead and roll those
I
d4s.
have a greater and a superior.
Oh, greater and a superior. Ooh.
I think...
Superior is going to be a big chunky one. How much health do you want back?
I'll use a greater because, you never know what I might need to do to save the other one.
Greater potion of healing.
Yes,
Go ahead and roll those
4d4.
Yep, those 4d4s. You should still have the potion bottle over there, and you can roll those 4d4s from that.
Thank you.
The rest of the team, as you are approaching, you see Telka sort of chugging down this potion, sort of getting his breath and everything.
Thank
What are
you.
you all doing while he's taking this potion?
Trying to figure out why my horn didn't work.
I'm just letting
Oh, it worked.
I'm just letting you know that I will be, as we're running up, I'm going to be using a wholeness of body.
Okay,
So-
what does that one do again? Is it a short rest
It's
one?
a one-time. No, yeah, it's a one-time heal.
Yeah,
For,
okay.
For a monk,
You heal
and
for
I
hit points
get
or whatever.
it
Yeah.
for, once per long rest.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay, sure.
So-
Go ahead and use... Do you have to roll those hit points? Is
No,
it
I
rolling
don't.
hit dice? It's just a solid number.
It's just 3 times my my level.
Gotcha. Cool.
I got 10 plus 4.
Perfect. 14
Yeah.
health back for you. Anyone else chugging down any potions on the way or anything? Gulping stuff down? It's up to you.
I don't
No time for a short rest,
I
unfortunately.
don't even remember if I have any.
I have one. Yeah, it's right. Wait.
It's up to you if you want to. I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but if you want to now, you can, and you can do it for free.
I have a minor healing potion.
If you want to, it's up to you.
I chugged that one down.
Okay, that would be 2d4 plus 2, I think, right?
2d4 plus 2.
I think so. I think it's for that one, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll those dice, and we will talk about what we see next in the monastery.
Oh no.
Nice. God, 10. I'm way up to my health.
I don't think the audience really necessarily needs to see the monastery, but I'm going to bring it up so you get a physical representation of it. And if we do talk about things, we'll bring it up on the battle map. But as of now, just so you can see it, we have this sort of courtyard opening up here, so you can see.
Oh, just for our own reference.
Yeah, just for your reference, so you know where things are placed visually. And then we can, if we start talking about specifics, we'll bring it up on the battle map so everyone can see. Great. So you all run to this monastery, and then you have Reilin. I'm going to go ahead and place him so you can see directly, sort of on the side here, maybe a couple more feet forward, and then you have Thomason right next to him. If you want to place the Thomason.
Where's
Someone took
Thomason's figure?
I have Thomason.
There you go, and just place them right next to him, basically as they fight.
This way?
Yeah, directly in front, and then yeah, exactly, one space away. So push Reilin one forward. They are just in the courtyard alone, fighting.
Okay.
As you approach, you see Thomason. You see Reilin sort of like start to sort of chant something as his eyes glow again, and you see Thomason's shield turn like a heated red color, and he sort of and drops the shield. And Reilin finally comes in, and it looks like he's going for the kill. What is everyone doing here?
I'm headed towards.
Okay.
Don't have time for that.
Are we all together? Or is he closer in?
I was way closer in.
You can
'cause
be. You can go ahead and place yourselves on the map here,
Yeah.
and then we can bring up the battle map. Might as well. So
That was,
people doing stuff here.
Yeah, exactly. He should be like way closer in. So.
I would be probably like halfway.
Well,
Can I
let's
cast
see
a
what our
spell?
DM
Yeah, didn't he have
does.
advantage?
You can, since we're not in turn order. You can try casting spells while this fight and everything is going on, since you're technically not in the fight yet. I'm allowing you to place yourselves towards the entrance here.
Okay.
See where you want to be, and if you want to cast a spell right now for free, you can.
Okay, yes, I'd like to.
Sure.
So where's our rogue? How close is our rogue to them?
Maybe 1 or 2 steps in front of you. He's not that. No, let's go ahead and put him
One
like
or two steps.
Maybe put him behind. Yeah, exactly, like 2 squares, like that, exactly,
Okay.
something like that, maybe.
All right.
All right, and then we're right here.
Yep, sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay, great.
Can you bring up the battle map again? Just so we can see, so people can see a physical representation. I know that we got theater of the mind. Oh, here, what is the
Theater of
earwax
the
spell we're
mind.
doing here?
Theater
So we
of
have
the
an open
mind.
courtyard of a monastery, sort of shopping center split here. Reilin and them are fighting in the heat of battle, and it seems like he's almost like he's trying to strike him. What are you doing?
I am pulling out the essence of what I call my chaos bolt, and lobbing it across the thing to try and stop him from getting
Okay.
that kill in.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll for damage on. roll to hit on that.
Hit right. It's what I expected.
Okay. Well,
Did
I
you want to
guess-
do anything at all while he's throwing
I'm-
this chaos bolt?
As he's well, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but my idea was I was going to kind of yell at him, and I'm
Nice.
taking out a I'm going to take out one of my daggers,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going for his weapon. I'm going for the weapon hand.
Okay, gotcha.
I might give you that
so
opportunity.
Go ahead.
24.
You might
24
not give
does
me that
hit.
opportunity, yeah.
Okay.
Are you just aiming to kill him? What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
It's hitting him center mass.
Center mass. Gotcha. Roll damage on that.
Okay.
Got the shuriken ready to go.
I got the shuriken ready to go.
I love it. Love it. It's for the chaos. Oh, it's chaos bolt.
feel like you're
Right. I
getting
forgot.
cut
I
off
haven't
on
used
the
these in a
camera.
while, man. It's kind of exciting.
Oh, the chaos dice. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done that in a
D8s.
while. It's been a while. So we're actually going to roll. Oh, plus the hex.
Oh, he is still hex, probably, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's been a while. Maybe not.
He is hex. It's been less than an hour.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. So we're going.
Reilin, no.
We have a choice. So the choice is 8 or 4, and because it's a chaos bolt,
You
there's
can
al-
choose
there's-
the damage.
There's a little chart. I get to choose what type of
I
element.
know between the two.
So
yeah.
it is either
This is the
force or
wobbliest camera in the
thunder.
world. Ooh.
You know what? Let's get classy. Let's go with thunder.
thunder damage.
So he's going to take-
Why did we all?
Every single person.
Oh, wait, that's
Freaking
hex.
geeks. You freaking geeks.
At first launch, he's going to take 22 points of
22
thunder
points.
damage
That is a
to
lot
the
of
center
damage.
of his chest.
Let me look at the calculator. Okay. 22 points to center chest. He has those two relics in his hand. I'm going to say that force of the blast knocks him back from his strike, so where he does not hit Thomason. He does not. He seems like he's stumbled for a second, but he seems like he's still going for the kill.
Okay.
Digo, you see this happening. I'm going to go ahead and let you do what you want to do. You want to try to close the gap and take the relic weapon from him? Is that what you're trying to
I
do?
wanted to close
Take his
the
weapons?
gap, and if I'm going for his the striking hand essentially. So
Gotcha.
I'm gonna kind of get in between, and if I can either.
So 50,
But how far
50
can I
points of
go?
movement. So each you can see the squares there, right?
Yeah.
So you can move 10 squares. 2, 3,
60?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're 2 squares away from him.
Yeah.
You'd have to use a dash action to get to him, and next turn you could try disarming him. But
Can
not
I,
this turn.
after he does it, can I?
Unless
Can-
you want to try to throw something or whatever.
So
That's up to
I
you.
think that
Can
I.
I shoot? Can I shoot at his hand?
It depends.
weapon.
Yeah. What
That's what I'm about to do.
so you
So
see him
as
running
I'm dashing,
forward. Are you getting ready to shoot?
So
We'll
I'm-
do
I'm,
initiative after this. I just
I'm-
wanted to make sure.
I'm going to.
Hold on.
So I'm going to strike at his hand.
You're gonna throw it. Okay.
Yeah. Dagger to the
Just
hand.
go ahead and make
60
a
range.
make
how
a throw.
long has it
max.
been?
What's up?
60 range for that dagger, right? Dagger?
For a throwing weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
60.
yeah, you can throw it.
How
for
long? How long has it been since we've had the confrontation with the orphanage? Has it been like past an hour?
Sure. No.
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 Good.
Your Drake's still up.
Yep. And he still has.
Make
Hunter's
a
Mark. He still
just
has
make a
Hunter- he still
regular
has Hunter's
make an
Mark.
attack
Okay,
for
cool.
me. But since you're aiming for such a small object,
was
your
a basic
his
what?
hand, I'm gonna say make it with disadvantage.
Make it with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. No, is that for
The
sure?
disadvantage hurt it,
Yeah.
of course.
I thought I was a monk.
Ah,
It's really cool.
You're a ninja, man.
I am. Look, I'm like.
you didn't take Path of the Shadow. What are you talking about? You're not a ninja. You're a T-man. You and your T.
My tea's good.
What was the?
So that would be 14.
Does not hit. You try to throw the dagger and you throw it directly at his hand, but you see as he's trying to move it, it just goes right
Deflects
past
off.
it, barely, just barely misses. Digo,
Can it at least deflect off the weapon? so
we'll
I
make
can
it
feel
cool like that. Sure, cling, like it sort of
Yeah,
like pings
yeah.
off. Sure, might as
I
well.
think you should fall it short and
thank
just goes.
I'll give you a satisfactory ping.
I appreciate that. I've spent years studying this. 40 years
It'll be like
in this monastery.
It'll be like a bird flies in between, and like you hit the bird on accident. It's like one of those traumatic things. Like the
Oh
baseball
my
player, he throws
God.
the strike. A pluff of feathers. Okay.
Which hand is it in? With his.
He's got two weapons.
Cat.
He's
No,
got two
pallet.
weapons. Okay, so I.
What are you trying to do here?
I make a
before
move.
we
I make
before we start rollsies.
Get him. 2, 3, 4. I make a move under the tent.
Sure.
Actually, I climb the tent.
Sure.
And I kind of am like right here, trying to get like a more better
You get
view of him.
get
Tactile,
2 attacks.
yeah.
What are you trying to do with the attacks though?
One
Going
attack.
for
I'm
his-
going to go for one of his hands. I'm going to try and
Same
I'm
thing,
just
roll
gonna
with
try and have him-
disadvantage.
I'm going to have him drop the one on the left side where Hideko is, so I could do so we could have
Roll for
advantage on that.
disadvantage on that one
For what?
because you're aiming for such a small
Oh,
object
right,
for the
right,
attack.
right.
I'm
I
just
was
saying
like,
roll
yeah,
for
what is
disadvantage
it?
because it's like heat of combat. You're rolling for like a tiny object. I'm just gonna say with disadvantage.
Ooh, nice.
16.
Okay, yeah, that would hit.
Oh.
He drops one of the weapons. You get one more attack with
With
disadvantage.
the I don't. Do I roll damage on that or no? Oh, no,
If you wanted to roll damage, yeah, absolutely, because you're hitting his hand. Roll for damage on that. Yeah,
Okay, because he has
roll damage on that.
that. Yeah, exactly.
You get an arrow straight through the palm.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that
Ooh,
should be doing
that's
some damage.
nice. I like that.
Oh, what is this damage?
Oh my god, it's gonna be.
If I would have
fun.
dashed, I would not have been able
It's
to
like
grapple
Robin
him.
Hood. My father loved
If
you
I would have
best.
dashed, would I have been able to grapple him?
No,
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
it'd be your action.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So I would just.
4,
I did what I can.
you're just too far away. Just too
Just
far.
too far away.
4 plus 6. So that's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
for the longbow strike
Okay.
to him.
Speaking
his
of which,
hand.
I can't wait for season
You
2.
get one more attack. Do you
Yeah,
want to
one
try to
more
go for the other
attack,
one?
and then I'm gonna go for his other hand.
All right,
just
roll
for
with
fun.
disadvantage
I'm gonna see
again.
what
See if you
happens.
can pin both hands.
That'll
Oh.
be pretty handy.
18.
So twice and take the lower one
Oh.
with disadvantage. Yeah. One more time.
No!
Not quite with that one.
It's a 9.
9.
So 12.
12. Okay, the last hit just barely goes shy of him, and Thomason gets one attack against him, and he's going to try and make his attack. See what he can do.
That would have been great. Dismember both weapons, and it's just like, go!
Tell me he crit. Tell me he crit.
Thomason did not crit, but he hit. I'm gonna say
Alright,
it's I'm gonna say
Thomason.
it's enough to where he went for the hand with a weapon, and I'm gonna say he drops his second weapon.
He disarmed him?
Disarmed.
Yes.
I'm gonna say so since Reilin is right next to him and he dropped both his weapons, you see him sort of looking down his hands and he looks towards everyone. This fire is still crackling. He's right next to Thomason. They're just right next to each other. Right in front of each other. And Thomason is looking to finish the blow. He's looking to go for that last strike. He looks past everyone. And he just says, "Tell her I'm sorry." And a crackle of energy just bursts through him. And a flash of light just completely blinds you. And you see in front of you just a pile of ash where Thomason and him used to stand. And just a crackle of thunder. There's nothing left but a pile of ash.
Wait, hold on. Thomason's dead as well?
Both of them.
Well,
Huh? I'm like there with my arrow, and I'm just
You
like,
can take them off the board if you want to.
I'm there with my quiver,
looks
just
like
like,
we can hit the old dusty trail.
huh? And I look over at you, and I'm just like, that's it? What just, did we win?
No,
What just happened?
we lost.
There are no winners in this situation.
I need to go back to the main cam.
We lost a companion.
Main camera.
What just happened?
And we lost Thomason.
What? Yeah, we lost Thomason. There's nothing there.
Well, sometimes life happens, and this just so happens to be one of those moments.
Oh, is that life? He just evaporated into nothing. What did he do? Just destroy him?
I think
He could have teleported him. What about that?
But why would there be residue like this?
I go over and investigate the ashes of both.
You find the 2 relics of him on the ground still. Just what seemed like almost golden rods with inscriptions upon them. The inscriptions seem to sort of dance and wiggle as the same sort of inscriptions of
I
Lantian.
take both, one in each hand, and just kind of gloss over them.
They don't burn you this time. They don't seem to be heated in any sort of way. They seem to be written in some sort of ancient language, inscriptions upon the handle and circles around it.
I turn around to you guys. There's all that's left.
In the pile of ash, you see where Thomason was,
Let me see
another
that.
golden relic, a solid golden circle with inscriptions of the same sort of language around it.
The language
I take
on
that
the
one up.
weapons is the same as the one on the coin, right?
On the coin?
On the
On the
medallion.
gold medallion? Yes, they're the same language.
Let's take them all. Let's see what we can do. Let's bring this to Ashleton.
All right, I picked
You-
that Thomason.
With that-
did we see him pick up the medallion? You said we saw.
Well, everyone sees the
Sorry.
medallion, so if you want to take it, they'll
Yeah,
see you take
I
it. Yeah.
picked it up.
All right,
Okay.
so we watch him take it, I guess.
With that,
Hold.
you see behind you Zacchiel and Ashlethan come to the front gate of the monastery, and Zacchiel just looks at you and just, my God, what happened here?
My thought exactly.
Thomason is dead.
Wait. He could have teleported.
With the...
It's just a thought. It's just a thought, you know?
Zacchiel seems confused, but Ashlethan almost seems satisfied that Thomason is dead. She's almost happy in a way. She knows that like you were sent to, protect the order and help out and everything, but it's almost this sort of like almost like vengeance or something that she got satisfaction
Nelius.
from.
Let us see the relics and the medallion. Let us show Ashleton. Maybe this will help us.
I thought we were going to kind of not let them know we had them and then
No.
do something later.
Well, the situation's changed.
It could give us an advantage. That's why I didn't tell them I had it, but now they know.
Let us see the coin.
I hold up the relics as well.
Can this help us?
She sort of inspects both the relics and the coin. She looks at the relics and just says, "These seem to be some sort of weapon. The inscriptions upon them are sort of bringing justice and hunting demons and such words and scriptures such as these. I cannot understand exactly what is said here because I cannot read all of Vol'Antian, but it seems to be that these are weapons created to kill demons. And this medallion, it seems to be some sort of key for something. I do not know to what, but I can only imagine that maybe this opens what we need to get to, maybe. This Thomason's mine, maybe, or something?
Yes.
It was on Thomason, yes?
Yes, it was on
If
him.
this
I
was a
found
key,
it.
why would he have it?
Well, we were hoping to speak to Thomason. To find out where his mine is located, unfortunately.
I have heard news from some of my scouts in locations of a salt mine in the area. They said that they changed out the workers in that mine and it was being used to farm different resources. I can only assume that this is the mine of Thomason's.
Unfortunately, the Order is not someone we can rely on at this moment.
So why don't we just go ourselves?
They're going to hate us. We failed.
Well, not only that, they could potentially, murk us because we royally screwed whatever plan they had.
Well, then what else do we got to lose?
I suggest
Yes,
whatever you had going
we
on
had
with the
no-
Order that you leave the city now. I suggest you go to this town, Saltbrick, as it is called, close by. It's a mining village. Our hideout, unfortunately, has been discovered. I can only assume that maybe one of you was followed the night that you came to meet me. We have abandoned that hideout, and so we need to leave as well. So I don't think there's a place for us in Mornheim anymore, especially after all this chaos.
Of course.
Of
Well, will you be going to the salt mine as well?
I will assist you in whatever way that you need. From behind her, you see a group of maybe 6 people walk up the hill, all garbed in the Order's robes. And they walk straight towards the monastery. Maybe it's the same people that were putting out the fires. You don't know. But the one heading them you recognize as the brother that held the trials.
guy.
And you hear him sort of just scoff under his breath a little bit. Just says, "As I figured, we see where your allegiance truly lies. Not with the Order, but with the Fallen Feathers.
Oh, yeah, did that happen when we saved all the children from that orphanage? I bet you didn't see that, did you?
Your mission was to save Thomason, which I see worked out very well from the pile of ash behind you.
So as that happens, that pisses off
So-
Digo. Oh, really? So a bunch of kids dying doesn't matter to you?
Digo,
Really?
I don't think he understands the situation we're in. We came into this situation and there was a wild card who just suddenly appeared, and you expect us to be able to prepare for something like that?
Look, I don't really care that Thomason died. I'm not even that upset about it. I really didn't even trust you to do the job we gave you. But actually, we have gained something quite valuable out of this. Her. He looks directly at Ashlethan. He pulls out a piece of paper. For the one known as Ashlethan, leader of the Fallen Feathers, you are sentenced to come before the
Before
Order
he
and put
says-
on trial your crimes. Please, seize all of them immediately. They all start to sort of bring out weapons, but one of the members of the order stops him, brother, and he says, "Brother, we only came for Ashlethen. We don't have enough men to take them all. Just take the one we came for, and we'll be on our way."
I use 2 sorcerer points, and I cast darkness.
You instantly get counterspelled. they are all high-level sorcerers in the group. As you start to chant amongst your breath a incantation of sorts, just completely shut off and cancels out. We don't want a fight. Believe me, you don't want a fight either. We will take Ashlethen, and you will remain in Mornheim until you can face trial as well.
And what exactly is keeping us here?
Ashlethen sort of whispers under her breath. She says, "It's okay. I will be fine."
I think not.
I yell.
I cast prestidigitation and blow his hair.
I still yell at them. I still yell at the mages.
It's like the hair sort of
I
fluffs
still
up.
yell at the mages. I'm like,
down.
not even a fucking thank you for saving the kids? Fine. That's fine. We'll go to the mines. We'll do whatever we can. We have to do this. Screw them.
Zacchiel can still help you. We've given him provisions. Do what he can. I will go with the order. I'll be fine. She sort of walks forward. "Okay, I am yours."
I use one last action. I think I've still got 1 spell. I use a message to send her a quick message.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned an order. Is there another?
Mentioned in order?
Yeah, they said that there was a couple of them. The Feathers.
Oh, yeah, the Fallen Feathers is their
Fallen
group.
Feathers.
That's their group, yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned there were more. Where?
People are everywhere. Zacchiel can appoint you to who can help you. But unfortunately, we are many, but we are not very strong. We can help you in whatever ways we can. We are everywhere and we are many. And we are waiting for the moment to come up and rise.
Ashlethen. What of the sword?
That is the sword that she has, or your sword?
She has one. I have the broken one.
Yes. She looks at you and she says, "You can keep it safe for me."
Of course.
She's trying to roll a sleight of hand and see how well she can do this. It's a nat 1. She tries to take off her sword, and as she sort of tries to almost give it to you, the brother says, "No, we will be taking all of Ashlethen's belongings. Thank you very much." She sort of just looks at you and says, "I'll keep it safe best I can."
All right, I got one last.
Should we not
Do I?
fight?
I do not think we can win. There are too many of them, and they are very powerful.
I got another trick up my sleeve.
Oh.
They will not kill me. I am far too important. They will probe me for information. I will be alive. I will be okay.
We will come back for you.
I cast Unseen Servant to appear right behind me. Get that sword, but wait till they leave.
Okay. How far can your unseen servant go from you?
I believe it's 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay.
How far are they from me? Actually, he brought up a great idea. How far are they from?
I mean, they are probably 50 or 60 feet away from you. I mean, you're pretty close. You're probably closer to them than everyone else is, because everyone else sort of ran within melee range. You're probably maybe 10 feet away. They're probably at the gates, so probably 10 or 15 feet away. Everyone else is probably about 60 feet away.
What do you see on there? What do you see on them?
Oh, I have range right here. 60 feet. 60 feet. Yeah.
60 feet? Okay.
So what do you see that's on them?
What do I see that's
Yeah,
on
you
them?
Said you said
What
you're
is-
getting a sword.
Oh, yeah, I saw her try to pass off because she utterly failed.
Oh.
Hmm.
Trying to they try to take it.
Okay.
So I want him to go retrieve the
So
sword.
Ashla then walks towards the members of the order.
Throw it to my
Your
friend,
unseen
he'll catch it.
servant is going to walk
the
towards
unseen
them.
servant's gonna grab it.
Your unseen servant's going to walk to them as well. It's just a normal walking speed on that. Is that what it is?
Yes, I
Just
believe
like
so.
a 30 feet or something. So it would keep pace. I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm just going to make it a sleight of hand check. See if you can do this without anyone noticing. If it's a fail, I'm going to say they
Which
don't
is
notice.
great
it doesn't
because
go through.
he's unseen.
Yes. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check. As everyone turns around, the unseen servant comes through.
Would it be
and
based on my sleight of hand?
Yeah, just roll on your sleight of hand. It's
Sweet.
fine. I don't know exactly how to go about taking something without being seen as
know
far as
what?
an unseen servant goes. So I'm just going to say your sleight of hand is okay.
Black. All right, so that would be a 24.
Yeah. As she turns, you see the scabbard sort of almost like just stay in place as she walks away, and it sort of like floats, and then it slowly floats back to you, and they don't turn to look back at you, and you do have the sword in your possession.
Correction, I am the sword of my position.
It's my sword now. I am the
Hide
Highlander.
it, like the Matrix, I just hide it under my cloak.
Okay.
my.
They are
I give a quick little thank you.
they are gone. You see 𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐨𝐬 with you as well, but the order is gone, and Ashlethen is gone as well. It seems to be the monastery is empty.
Before we leave, I'd like to go find the head priest and give my thanks.
The priest here,
Yeah.
the priest. They
I don't need to roleplay it out. But
Yeah, we don't need to roleplay it. I'm going to say that, you were able to find the priest. He's able to give you an assortment of healing potions, and that there's no longer a plant, but you have 2 greater healing potions and 2 lesser healing potions from it.
2 graders and
2 greaters and 2 lessers, yes.
So they're going to let us go. They're just taking her.
Well, it seems to me
Oh,
that,
wait, that was,
they're
that
keeping
was from the
tabs
That
on
was
us.
from the head of the monk, the head of the monastery, not.
Oh, not the other guy.
Yeah,
You were trying to find him for what exactly?
just to give my.
Oh,
Yeah.
the monastery is empty. There's no
Okay.
one in the monastery
So
right now
there's
currently. It's
no,
pretty much
no one in
abandoned.
the back end.
No, it's just empty as of right now.
Got it.
It seems the city's in crazy, turbulence right now. I'm sure a lot of people are going home or fleeing and whatnot. Yeah. You see on the skyline, you see fire crackling still upon all the buildings and smoke rising, and it's just it's spread very quickly.
So Zachary's still with us though.
𝐒𝐲𝐬𝐨𝐬, yeah.
Zacchiel, I'm sorry.
𝐒𝐲𝐬, no worries.
Yeah.
He's still with you, and he says, it seems that they are
Is Carnia not going to
keeping
come with us?
tabs on us. I assume they have eyes everywhere. We can leave the city. I do have things that could help you leave if that's where you want to. What you want
Do
to
they not know who you are?
They think that I am maimed enough to be worthless.
Are you?
No, I can still fight.
Well, you're gonna have to.
My place, though, currently is to stay here with Ashlethen and make sure she gets out okay. I will try to gather the people here and, I don't know, maybe break her free or something.
You can't help us any further.
I have provisions for you to help you get out of the city if that's what you wish to do. You can help us stay here and fight as well, but I don't. I think that finding the key, that sort of cipher, can get us all home. And maybe, at the same time, kill off this darkness in this world once and for all.
It's best we go. However, is there any way we can be in communication? If you need help to get Ashlethen out, we would like to be of service as well.
The horn that you blew was connected to me. So if you need help, and you can blow that horn, and I will hear you. I will know
you
your
can
location.
hear us, okay.
I will know your location, and I will be able to decipher where you are.
But
That is why we are here so quickly.
That's gonna really help us.
is it only you?
It is only I, yes.
Okay, so what if you die?
Well then, I'm sorry, the enchantment is gone
Well, that
until it's
kinda
linked us to
sucks,
another.
doesn't it?
And what of Carnian?
Carnian, he left the potions that he had crafted with me, but he is no longer with us. When they came to the hideout, he did not make it.
What about a little healing spell or something? Can you do that at least?
I can heal you, yes.
Great, I could definitely use it.
He is going to go ahead and just sort
Covered in
of
heat
heal
blisters.
everyone for. He's going to sort of channel a divine energy. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and make it. Yeah, this one's good. Oh, that's a low roll though. I'm going to go ahead and increase a little bit because
I need
I'm gonna
about
fudge the
21.
roll.
What can you do?
I rolled like 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm just going to go ahead and say it's a passive. Everyone heals for 12. I'm just going to say we'll just increase
What's a
it.
start? I'll take it.
And he gives you a different plethora of scrolls. He gives you a scroll of eye bite,
You guys write
a
that down?
scroll of pass without trace.
Wait, what
You
is
can write- you can
what,
write-
eye bite?
Eye bite. It's a very powerful spell that can be used in multiple different ways. You can look it up. It's really cool.
Okay. All right. Eye bite was the second one.
That was the first one. Pass without trace.
I love that.
Yes, that's a good one. Arcane Gate. Some good, powerful spells here.
Oh yeah, Arcane Gate sounds.
Are these
good.
to all of us?
He has one of each of these, and then each one of you gets one scroll of Disguise Self. So you can cast a disguise spell on
So
yourself
what was
with one
that?
use.
Arcane what?
Arcane Gate.
Oh, okay.
And then everyone gets a disguise spell.
And everyone gets one Disguise Self. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Nice. All right. So who's gonna get the arcane? The
Which ones were?
I may as
I
well
heard
do
Arcane
Concept
Gate.
Trace.
We could probably
Yeah,
Split
distribute
those
on
up.
the road.
We'll distribute
Yeah,
down the road.
yeah. If you want to use them, eventually you can decide who has them or whatever. Until then, I'm just going to say, yeah, then just go ahead. You have them as a party.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Well, one quick question. What about this? What about this coin? This key? Was it?
We'll hold on to it.
Well,
We may need it.
I
Right.
say keep it with you if you're going to the mines.
Can you research it for us?
One second. I can't. I don't know if I have anything on me. He's trying to like look around. And he's like, I could try tracing it, maybe, like a paper stencil. See if we can maybe.
Is there nothing you can find among the ruins of this place?
I don't know what I think the safest bet is for you to have it, just in case you need it for where you're going. It is a key. Maybe it opens something in the
Wait a
mines.
minute. I still have some paper from when Valir gave it to me.
How's your drawing skills?
Do you want to try to? If you want, you could try sort of tracing, like if you sketch over paper, you can get
Yeah.
the indentations.
Yeah.
As you do that with like maybe charcoal or something,
Yeah.
you notice that as you scrape over it, the language almost like changes and shifts, and you get just like a blur.
Yeah.
You cannot get a clear letter out of it. It's beyond me. This language is magical. I don't know. It's guarded. It's like a safe in itself.
We'll hold on to it. It may help us at the mine.
I will be in the city for a time, but I will come closer to Saltbrick, and I will be there for you if you need me. Sort of an intermediary between the city and here. I don't think I'd be safe here being the second in command of the Fallen Feathers for very long. So I will get things in order here, and I will leave for Saltbrick by next morning.
Understood.
Okay, then I bid you farewell for now.
Farewell.
Sort of pulls his cloak back up and walks back through the city.
Well, gentlemen, I believe we need to make our leave.
Quicker the better.
Yes.
I've about had enough of this place.
Get the
fuck out of here.
To the mines we go.
To the mines.
Well, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Are there any does the monastery still have a stable out there? Is there anything in the stable?
Stable?
Yeah.
I think it has a stable there, but there's no horses.
Did they leave
in
us
it or
any
anything.
provisions or anything? Any
There's no-
horses or anything to make
You-
our way to the mines?
Well, you have the scrolls and you have the
That's-
potions.
Okay, well, that's enough.
They leave us our Tuesday.
We shall make our way.
All right. How are you exiting the city? As you go down the steps, you see members of the order left and right everywhere, pretty much.
What are they doing?
They are basically getting people in order. They are helping people, but they're also sort of looking around for who knows what. Maybe you, maybe members of the Fallen Feather. They have a couple members sort of gathered for questioning in a corner off to the side. I mean, there's at least a couple hundred of them between you and the gates to go out.
Maybe we should stop at the orphanage on the way out. Because I think the little ones owe us a favor. Don't you?
Oh, they
Are you seriously owing the little ones a favor?
No, they owe us a
make
favor.
us a
Okay.
distraction.
Neelius, I love stealing as much as you, but that's a little.
Diego, hold
Steal
on.
from kids.
You're thinking the same way I am.
In the time that I have spent, what little time, with Neelius, I have learned that he has an interesting way of thinking. Let's go.
He just asked to steal from kids.
No.
No.
He said the.
As you travel back towards the orphanages, I'm assuming everyone's going
I
there,
know
right?
what's going on in
It's on the way
context,
out.
ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
It's on the way sort of towards the way out of town,
We know
going
you
back
know.
down the tube.
Acting.
As you go back through the orphanage area, most of the fires have been put out now in this area, at least because of the members of the order that traveled through that were sort of putting out the fires. And the kids are still on the street. It hasn't been too long. They're still gathered there.
As we're walking, I have got a couple pieces of paper that I've kind of torn up to make smaller ones, so that they like little, basically like little cards, right? And I've written in thieves' cant.
Okay.
Need help. Meet in Solbrick.
Okay.
And then on the other side, in meantime, I'm trying to do this very quickly, but it's just like chicken scratch as I'm going. But need help in Saltbrick with eyes here on the Brotherhood.
Okay.
That's all I write.
I mean, it's not that far of a trek. I'm assuming you can maybe 2 or 3 of them done by the time you get there, probably.
Yeah, that's
two,
probably
three
enough.
little
Yeah,
flyers.
absolutely.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Sure. You arrive at the orphanage. You see this kid sort of sitting in there, like sipping their Capri Suns or whatever, and,
And they're like
chilling on the
sippy cups.
Yeah, exactly. Having a little snack, rubbing off the ash.
I look
from
for
their
the
face and everything.
older orphans, maybe like 10, 11, whatever.
Yeah, probably 10 or 11 for the older orphans. Yeah.
And I say, just come here. I say, remember us just a little while ago?
My Drake kind of like looks at him, and he's just kind of being like a playful, almost dog, like a playful German Shepherd. Like
The kid
moving
kind of
around
pets
kids.
the Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one carried me out. Yeah.
Great, great. I need you to. I know you know your way around here.
What's the dog's name? Just completely distracted.
I never really named him. It's actually a Drake. It's a dragon.
Oh, that would explain.
As it does it, it like
No
kind of like
fur.
snorts like a little bit of fire out of its nose. It's like that, and it's like kind of like sneezes, and it's just like
I used minor illusion to make it the smoke that he created to create a little creature and dance.
oh.
I use my pipe.
God, everything at once.
Guys, focus. Above table. We're warriors, not children performers. Come on.
And then use the prestidigitation to bring it back to focus.
Yeah,
Smoke
exactly.
number
Brings it back.
itself, I am a
Looks
children's
directly
performer.
towards you again, and back to you.
And I need you to take
At least
these
in the evenings.
and hand them out to
I've raised
you.
a few kids.
Guys, 1 second.
I need you to take these cards and hand them out to some of the, some of your friends on the street.
Okay, yeah, I can do
Think
that.
you can do that for me?
Yeah.
And I make it I take a little coin out of my 3 coins to be exact. You know what? I give them. Fuck it. I give them gold. 3 gold.
Ooh.
1 each. I say, get this done. You've earned them, and I hand each one of them a coin, and I also give them each one of the pieces of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Distribute them.
One of the kids looks at you, questioning, kind of bites it. Like it
The old school.
checks out. All right.
And I just give them a little wink.
It's
and I
not chocolate.
pat them on the head. Let's go.
Bring illegal propaganda to the rest of the people. You
Yeah.
got it, mister.
That's what kids are best
I
for in
got
medieval
it.
times. Spreading misinformation.
And-
Spreading propaganda.
Oh, look
Don't
at
let-
you, you little anarchist.
And
Oh,
don't let
God.
the order see you. As I kind of walk away.
Okay. Going back out the city, I'm going to say that there is definitely checkpoints of the order members investigating people as you go out. Or are you just going to try to walk right by, or what are you trying to do?
I'm not trying to let any of them see me.
Okay. It is a
No
very
gnomes here.
it is a crowded city, but it is a narrow street. Sneaking by would be pretty hard. Getting over the wall would be pretty suspicious. There's not a lot of like alleyways or anything where you could sneak through. It's pretty much open. So if you snuck over a wall, they would probably see you as well.
This
So
is
how do
the
you want to
time
get
for
out?
everybody to use their disguise kits.
There we go. You could do that.
No, we're just like, wait, how do we blend in with those people? It's just like we all like look at each other like,
I figured that's what those were for. But
Yeah, it's like
However-
afterwards it's like
hold on a second.
montage.
How
You could find
convenient.
other ways if you want to be
let us
clever, but
see
that is an
what
easy way out,
Nelius
maybe.
has in
Maybe.
mind. We can use those disguise kits later.
You could. You could always save them if you could find another way out.
Oh, that seems like the best option right
Nelius.
now. But
What?
if you have
Would
another,
you like to let us in on your plan?
I haven't got a plan. What do you mean if I got a plan? Are you talking about with them?
Yes.
Just thinking we could probably use some additional help. And if we redistribute the information, we've got little lookouts, the little street urchins, the little ne'er-do-wells,
Right.
why didn't we get those kids to sort of, I don't know, make a sort of little distraction to kind of help gather
I
men
think
and-
Because we're
kids
putting
in
them at
danger is
risk.
not the right
they're
good
not going
idea.
to hurt the kids because they're clearly protecting everyone in this city.
Who hurts kids?
They're not going. They're
not gonna do
cleaning
it.
everything up. They're not going to hurt children
Yeah.
in front of other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That would set the worst
Yeah.
image
In
for the
fact-
entire town.
Yeah, in fact, we should all disguise ourselves as children, and then we could sneak in. It would be perfect. Right?
I don't think it works that way.
You notice
No?
that the people trying to leave the city, the order is stopping most of them from leaving the city currently. They're checking paperwork and they're only letting mostly like soldiers and such out at this time.
Is there anybody standing in any of the alleyways nearby or anything?
There's not really
shady.
a whole lot of alleyways. A lot of these buildings are like butt to butt
Yeah.
in this sort of entranceway here. There's not a whole lot of alleyways really.
Wouldn't you a spy of sorts?
Well, I mean, I am, but
Or a
is there a way
purveyor
you
of
can...
information?
Yes, but there's no information to get in this current... However, I had an idea. How about would we be able to cast an illusion on some of these members? I know they're mage heavy, but there has to be something we can cast, like to have credentials of a soldier or something like that, so they can just let us pass.
Well, if these members of the order are as able to see through magic and all, they may just see through it. My magic's not strong enough.
That's the risk, because they've seemed to be very mage heavy, if you've noticed.
All the reason not to do it. Is there another way? How did you get into this city?
I just ran through everything, through the flames, and ended up here.
By the way, quick lore question: are we on like a coastal town? Are we?
It's a mountain-based sort of town.
Mountain-based,
It was almost
so
like Minas Tirith-y. Like it's like tiers built into like
Is
the
there
side
a
of
river
mountain.
that runs through it? Anything like that?
Dickens.
No.
No river. No, it's literally just like a zigzag tiered city that goes up the mountainside.
Like a
Sewer?
No, not
like
really.
a rice farm where it had like the different plateaus.
Yes, kind of
city
like plateaus. Yeah. Not really. I mean, maybe a
Ooh.
sewers.
This
Not
is a
really.
pretty
No,
big-
probably not.
City.
It's like typical medieval, like where they didn't have like plumbing and stuff like that. It's like pretty nasty stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gross.
come on, Rome had it.
They're throwing it out in buckets.
Yes.
Yeah, out into the street,
Very
just
stinky.
mopping it all
Very
over, spreading it out.
Yeah. I mean, you could try to, gate out. You could try jumping over the wall. You could try disguising yourself. It's up
How
to you.
tall's the wall?
Probably a good 20-something feet ish.
Holy cow!
I might be able to do.
Maybe.
I think D.
Once again, if you scale the wall, they'd probably see you, but
Yeah.
it depends on
I'm
how.
just like looking at
how
it
you
and
could
just
do
like
it.
figuring out everything, and I'm just like,
I'm watching the
It's also, like,
I'm watching the math
midday.
wheels go off
It's
in
like
his head.
it's like midday right now too, so it's like total like the brightest daylight it could be ever.
Of course
So
it is.
We can also
course it is.
we
Not
can
a good
wait-
time for
We
sneaking.
can wait till the evening, or we can.
as you all are talking, I'm trying to make an attempt. I'm actually like going like this up on the wall, and like going
if he does it.
like going like that up to the wall and trying to climb. I'm making a horrible attempt at it.
just
I'm literally just
sliding
like I'm like going like this, and it's like
make a stealth and an acrobatics check if you want to get over.
God.
I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying.
Make a stealth check and an
Shit!
Make
Okay.
a stealth check first, and then I'll
You
let
guys
you know
realize
how
I do
well you
have
do on
rope
the
and,
acrobatics.
and,
don't
and a
have
Hey,
grappling hook.
you
We
saw
all-
me.
I have
You
rope.
saw me. You didn't stop me. Don't you start with me.
Let's go, Adam.
monk.
They all
Who has-
saw it.
who has
They
the
all had the
same
same thought. Let's all
dexterity.
see how this plays out.
No, who has
I'm
the
like-
same dexterity as me, and he just still goes, Digo, don't do that. And then it's just
All right.
like, I'm trying. All right, here we go.
Stealth check.
Come on, Adam West.
I'm
Stealth
done
check.
17.
to stop people.
17, baby.
You
17
seem
plus
like
12.
you
Hold on,
got
hold
through
on.
to the wall and no one's looking at you.
20.
Okay.
Anyways, yes.
Yeah, no one's looking your direction.
Yes.
You do feel like you would be seen if they looked your way, but they're too distracted with
They're
what's going
just
on
like
in front of them.
minding their own business. All right.
Make an acrobatics check to see if you can get over the wall. You have rope. Oh my god!
Whoa! Let's go. It's 21.
Yeah, you're able to scale the wall. No, they.
No,
You get-
We're all like,
I
I wonder
do.
if D
Hold
got
on.
to-
Can I please describe this a little
Yes,
bit?
yes.
I just go up to the wall while they're talking. I'm just like, and I just like randomly just start. Oh, here we go. We're just constantly doing it. I don't care that the guards are looking. I'm just going up.
Why
That's
did
it.
It's like you literally like the camera's like looking at you and like it focuses to the background
Yeah.
where they're all just like talking to each other
That's
guards
it.
and like you're just like, it's exactly like that
Did
part of
his
the movie.
Out of
Drake
focus in the
eat him?
background.
Yeah,
Where'd he go?
exactly.
That's it. No, my Drake's down there looking at me. He's just like,
Oh, I know. We turn around. You're gone.
So
the only thing we see is
we look
the
at the
Drake.
Drake
Yeah.
and we look up. He's
Are you
looking-
tossing down a rope or anything, or are you just hopping over the other side? What are you gonna do?
so I go to the. What do
You're
I
at the
see?
top
What
now.
do I see when I get up there?
You're at the
You
very
have
top. You see members of the order spreading throughout the city, armed guards starting to
Oh,
sort
yeah,
of
you
spread
bought
throughout the
rope.
city. There's a lot of questioning going on. People being
Are they still
removed
putting
from
out
buildings
fires?
and stuff like that. They're putting out fires. There's just it's chaos.
Wait, removing
Everything's
people
going.
for questioning?
They are talking to people for questioning and stuff like that. They're trying to
Checking
figure out
letters.
maybe trying to figure out using this opportunity to find more members of the Fallen Feathers. Maybe they have more connections now. Maybe they feel like they have an advantage now. They have Ashla. Then it's just you don't
Should have
know.
asked him if he could get us out of the city. Oh well.
Well,
Yeah.
he-
How tall is the wall?
You're at the top of the wall now.
You
It's
said
about 20 feet.
Oh, perfect.
You
Yeah,
have
I
rope
just
on
stand
you,
up there
so-
on top of the wall, and I'm just like waving at you guys.
Apparently,
By
with
the
your
way,
stealth
this-
check, they wouldn't know that you're there technically unless you let them know. So they don't know you're
Yeah,
there.
you'd have to whisper. Or something.
And then I go like this. I go like.
You throw little
you
pebbles
wanna
out.
go? And then, like,
Don't
They're not
throw
looking your direction.
anything.
They're not looking your direction.
Well,
they were looking toward. They're talking to each other and
I
looking
would
at
You guys
the
like
don't
to
want to
say-
come
You
up.
went
Make
off
a
and did this
signal
as a
to me.
solo
I don't
mission.
know
Hold
any
on.
better.
I would like to say, as they were talking, notice I haven't been saying anything.
Yeah.
I've just been sitting there drinking my tea.
Okay.
So I've
course
just
you
been
have.
watching all of this.
No,
So
I did
all
look
occur.
up. I'm like,
Okay.
know,
If you want to
amused.
make a perception check, and if it passes stealth, you would notice him. I
I'm
will allow
completely
that for you.
oblivious.
Otherwise, I'm going to say that just no one's. Yeah. If you're not actively
Well, I'm
looking around,
noticing the Drake looking up as I'm saying.
I'm still
Go
trying
ahead and
to
roll
figure out how to get
perception
over
for
that
me.
I just rolled.
you are busy doing stuff, so you would not be
That would not go.
actively looking
So I did not notice.
because you were busy. You were busy talking and doing things with Neelis and everything else, right?
How
Yeah, we're
long?
trying to figure out how to get over the wall.
Yeah, you were the only
Yeah.
one not talking. You said.
Mhm.
So what'd you roll?
No, that would not go.
Okay, so no one notices. No one
Okay.
notices. You're up there by yourself.
How long has it been with my Drake, by the way? Sorry,
I
I'm keeping.
don't know, 40 minutes maybe at this
Is
max
that on
now.
a timer?
It's on. Oh no.
Does
It's,
it, like-
yeah, it stays there.
About 40
okay.
minutes now, maybe.
Yeah. What do I do? I'm
Roll.
like up there, just standing there, going like.
That's poor Drake.
Well, I mean, you could make,
There's
throw a pebble.
you can
let
try to
us
throw a
know.
pebble.
Coin.
There's
do
pebbles on top of the
I
wall
feel
here.
like if any
It would
small
hurt.
thing you do, that'll be the chance for you to get caught. So
No, I mean, it's
You don't have
Okay,
any items
above
or anything
table,
at all.
I do have rope, and that's why. Do you guys want to come?
Just-
Like that's what I'm saying. Above table. Okay, fine.
Drop the rope if you want.
He's not that smart. He's like kind of just standing up there, like I just did this.
Okay,
You know.
you drop the rope.
Okay, yeah. So I basically take a. I kind of get sick of looking at you guys, and I'm just like,
You're trying to get their attention though.
I take this,
waving
I-
and
I
waving.
drop
You're
the
like,
So I'll
No
put
one
my
sees
tea,
you.
I'll put my tea away and I'll just tap
I'm
these
holding
two.
on to it.
I'll just tap
He's
these
light.
two, and I'll be like, and then
Oh,
I'm
how
just
convenient.
gonna, I'm just gonna go up.
well, how do you get their attention with the rope? Because I mean, you're off to the side.
He
You
could hit us
you
with
don't.
it. We're next to it. Next
I'm
to
still-
it.
it's
Well,
still
I see the-
unnoticed.
I
He
can't see the
sees.
rope being dropped?
No, it's still unnoticed.
dude.
I'm sitting there.
if
He's
you
off
get
to the
hit with the
side from the gate. You're not looking directly at it. I'm not saying
doesn't
that
see
you
me
can't see. If you
dropping
look
the
directly
rope?
at it, yes, but you're just looking forward at them talking or whatever. You don't notice the rope being dropped.
Okay.
Okay.
You drop a rope, it is there. But since you rolled the stealth check and you went off by yourself to be stealthy, no one noticed anything you did. So either you can bring attention to it somehow, or you can jump across the other
so
side.
This is what I'm gonna do. So
Yeah.
why didn't I think of this? The Drake decides. Drake sees me drop the rope, and the Drake's like this, and I'm like, go. Like I'm like I don't want to give away, so I'm just
Okay.
like
Pull
go.
on my pant leg.
Drake like runs
Okay,
over, so
that,
I'm like
that
right
would
here.
work then. So
Drake
use the
run-
maximum brain
Drake
power here.
runs over, and it's just like hey.
So you see the
like,
Drake, it kind of comes over and nudges Neelius.
It's like clawing at Neelius's leg right here, and it's
Whoa,
just like
whoa.
it's going like this, and it's just like
It's a
then-
courtyard.
and
You
then
can
the Drake-
pee. It's a courtyard. You can pee anywhere.
It's sort of like it sort of huffs and
Is there
puffs a little
someone
bit, and
down
then
the
it kind of like looks at the rope, and then you don't get what it's saying, and it sort of does another, and like just, like dead eyes the rope, and then now you finally notice the
Why
rope.
didn't you say that the first time?
Just sort of like lets out a long
it's just like-
sigh of like smoke comes from its nostrils.
Right. Oh.
I'm just up there like
My God. That was fast.
That looks like fun.
I guess
All
you
right.
could
Well,
get
you
up
still
it.
have to get over to the rope stealthily and travel across it stealthily.
All right.
But
That's a good point.
you either can use pass without trace, which is a group stealth bonus, or you can risk it and all roll stealth, or you can try to make a distraction.
Well,
I mean,
well, I
whatever
don't know,
way
we're
you
rolling.
want. You're just going straight stealth. You're all going straight stealth on
Yeah.
it. All right.
Yep.
That works.
Let's see. 13.
Let's see.
24.
Let's see who fails. Yeah, it's fine. That's good. You're
One
16.
second.
16. That's not bad.
13 plus.
Telka, Mr. Stealthy Man.
Yours should be.
Yeah,
close
you're
to
a rogue.
mine,
You
man.
should
you
be
should
okay
have
on
like
stealth.
20
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
What is your
Okay.
stealth bonus? Skills.
Um,
Mine
Let me
is
look right now.
mine is 7. So
You're good.
He, and he has
16
similar
should
decks
be
to me.
okay. We're doing like a group stealth as long as he doesn't roll super low, which is 13.
Oh,
I
no,
think.
plus 8? Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. Yeah, you all make it over the wall. It only took 15 minutes of discussing how to do it, but we got over the wall.
Make it to the wall or over the wall?
Well, I'm not going to make you roll an acrobatics check for climbing a rope. I just wanted to see if with him climbing without a rope,
Yeah.
it's fine. I'm going to say you don't need to roll for athletics or anything.
Okay, good.
You make it over the wall.
I'm
You notice the other
sitting,
side of
I'm
the wall
sitting
here
at this point. I'm sitting just like
is
right
mostly soldiers that are sort of coming and going from the city. They don't really seem too, focused on anything on the wall. So it seems like you jump to the other side and you're all on the other side of the wall now.
All right.
Is your quick question? Is your Drake able? Are
I'm-
you able to dismiss it, or how does it work?
there. Yeah, so I Drake, I would have to desummon it. It would just disappear.
Yeah, it just goes away
Yeah,
if you
so-
want
but
to.
I have to
Summon it.
take a long
for
rest
for
or
for
something.
flavor,
So-
I'm going to? Is
you
there any
need one.
trees or anything?
No. I mean, it's right next to the mountain, so it's mostly like a valley, like a sunken valley on the
Well,
side.
I'm jumping down. I
Pretty
have slow fall.
flat. Some grass here and there.
I have slow fall, so
Okay.
I'm going to monk it down.
Okay.
That's
I'm
good because I'll
I'm-
shove you up.
I'm going to Assassin's Creed down.
I kind of look down at my
A
Drake
leap of
and I'm
faith
just
you
like,
should've done.
I'm like, so like I'm just looking at it to try and have it climb. I can't do a climb check for it, huh? Just to
No,
ask you,
Drake.
yeah.
I mean, it would
Yeah.
if you wanted to climb, it'd be like,
Yeah, it'd be
like
too
it would
loud.
just be no
It's
no
like
way.
it's
it could
like
do that
trying to
stealthily.
climb, and I'm just like
Yeah.
that, and then I basically I like hold my heart, and then I like it just like I see it like kind of like look at me, and then it just like desummons in like a flame.
It does that, and it sort of like it looks at you, and as it sees you across the gate, it does like one of those like little like dogs like twirl in a circle, like where do I go kind of thing. And it looks at you, and it's just like, yeah, puppy dog eyes. It's good to sort of.
Don't do that to me. That's so sad. You think I killed it? Jeez. I didn't kill
You
you.
left it there. You left him. He wanted to be with
It's
you.
okay. He'll be summoned back and with another power.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have directions on how to get to Saltbrick. Along the road, it's mostly, like I said, soldiers going here and there. It doesn't seem like anyone really stops you for questioning or anything. You have a point on the map. Your party is now venturing towards Saltbrick on its way to discover the sort of mines. And it's a little bit shorter, but I think that's maybe where we can stop it for the day, since we're kind of in the middle of travel. And we'll start it next time
Man.
as we enter Saltbrick.
I just say
I will-
to the rest
I
of
will.
them.
I will stop it on just one sentence as you. I'm just gonna say you enter Saltbrick, and that's kind of maybe a good hanging
I'd
point.
love to build a camp.
I like that.
Yes, you'll do a long
need a
rest.
camp so bad.
You arrive in Saltbrick, and you notice it is a decent size. Like it's a small town, but it still has like maybe 4 large buildings. But there's almost no one here. It seems almost abandoned.
Oh wow.
The first thing you notice is a large building on your left, a medium-sized building here, a bridge that goes through to the other side, and across the bridge you see a graveyard. And you notice that some of the graves here seem freshly dug.
Oh wow.
A good set of at least 8 or 10 graves are just. They
See,
look
now I'm
fresh.
gonna start asking questions.
And that's
You
where we're
need-
gonna end it because we have to end it to ask questions, and that's where we're gonna end
I
it.
feel like we're gonna run into.
And now, yes, go ahead and
Is
say
this
whatever you want
Thriller?
to say.
You don't have to be doing on, but I will be rolling for herbs.
Herbs on the way. Okay, we can get you some herbs.
So
on
we
the
can
way
go
and
ahead
everything.
and heal up and all that stuff for a long rest.
Yeah, we'll do a long rest since it's a long trip. We'll go ahead and say you long rested along the road, and I'm going to say
Okay.
you get there. If you want to do a long rest and just say
Some
you rested for night on the road, we'll say
Perfect.
you get there the
Okay.
next morning. We'll say that.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and then everyone can long rest and get all their stuff back.
Cool. All right. Just want to say real quick, once again, to a big thank you, or we should have said thank you to begin with, from our sponsors. I want to talk about +3 to Charisma, Lethal Shadow Minis, and of course the Goods Merchant. You can find all the information about them down below and in our description for our videos. Again, just want to say a big shout out to them. If you guys are interested in also becoming a sponsor for the show, we just ask you send an email to dungeonsdivided@gmail.com. Again, that's dungeonsdivided@gmail.com, subject sponsorship. And we'll get back to you with all the instructions and all that stuff as soon as we can.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
everyone so much for watching. I hope everyone had fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And I had fun.